Hey everyone, it's your very favorite history teacher. Let me see your transcript. I sincerely, please forgive me for this lateness at the hour. Life happened today. A lot of things happened to me today, but I won't complain. I sincerely apologize. Thank you so much for coming to Friday Night Light with the A-Team. Me, let me see your transcript. The cigar vlogger, Marcellus Mad Church Disease McMillian, and Roxanne. So let me go get my friends, okay? Hey fellas,
Hello.
how you doing? Apologize for being like, oh Lord, he done got his lick.
I'm doing
Where's my
fine.
YouTube bestie at?
I'm not on camera yet because I'm eating, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry.
Thank you. No problem. We're holding it down for you.
It's a little lag in it there.
MarcellusMcMillian. We understand. Thank you, Life is Late, Evelyn, Jacqueline, Dee Dee.
Come on.
Patsy, Jacqueline, I accept your friend request. Hey, we're perfect friends. Marjorie, Tanja, legit doctorate.
Come on.
Everything. That's just for you, legit doctorate. Hey, April.
Come on, Leah.
Jazzy Carrot. Yay. Everybody in the house. Ooh.
Call her there.
Where is YouTube bestie? Roxanne. I hope her husband's okay.
Yeah.
She over there playing footsie with her husband, I'm sure.
I wish somebody do that with me. Shit.
Be careful, somebody might call you and ask you.
Speaking of that, I do set cash app if you want to see these.
You know what?
Big old haters over here. A lot of hate on
Okay,
this.
she's not answering. What do you mean hater?
There's a lot of haters in here. Leah, go lay down. Go lay down, Leah.
Just let it ignore.
I don't ignore my puppy.
Okay. Oh Lord, here she go. Hello?
I got you, Regina.
Roxanne. You okay? We're going live right now.
I can't believe she just called
Okay,
Roxanne.
we just waiting. We were looking for you. Okay, all right. We're waiting. She said,
she said,
I'm trying to come on, but you calling me. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hey, G. Tolbert, Mary First. Thank you so much, guys, for last night.
Andrea
for
would do it for
helping one of the fellow mentors. I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna be bad. I'm sorry.
I don't even think he could get hard for her. Oh girl, I'm just telling you right now. I know I'd be limp like a mug. I'd be so limp. She'd have to do a whole lot of oral action to even remotely get me working.
I bet that's trash too.
I kind of feel like it is though, to tell you the truth though.
You can look it up. Her jawline, she's trash.
We have to know about this. Why do we? Nasty.
And she looked like she don't know how to swallow and breathe at the same time. So if you can't swallow and breathe at the same time, she's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. What's up with the blue eyes, Kimberly? What's up with the blue eyes?
What blue eyes? I don't have blue eyes tonight. I wish I could get some for you, but I don't.
The Joker be jealous about your blue makeup.
I didn't know having a filter would do so much to upset people. Who knew?
Leah, you scare me with your glow in the dark eyes and this red light in the basement. You look possessed.
Hey, Marcellus, did you ever send me your Nutville of the week?
No, I don't have any. Don't nobody be messing with me too much.
No. Come on, Leah. Come on.
Everybody love Pooh Bear, huh?
I'm trying.
All gone, Leah.
Everybody loves him.
We all know that ain't true.
Well, the way they been acting lately. Here's Roxanne. Do your song. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, YouTube bestie.
Where is her avatar?
I
Where's
got
your
a new
avatar
phone.
at?
That's what took me so long. I got a new phone.
I'm
Oh,
jealous.
look at
And
you.
yeah, it done messed up everything.
I got a Note 8. That's how old my phone is. I'm just saying.
That's bad
Mm,
out, man.
Good.
So,
That's
I'm
bad.
so jealous.
it's
That's
just,
Wait a
horrible.
minute. Let me do my song. Roxanne, put on a red light. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
I know you had to do that
Lord
one
help.
time for you, Roxanne, because they love you so much.
Yeah.
Come on, Leah. Come on. You gonna
I
figure out.
wanted to say thank you to all the humidors last night for donating money to help one of our fellow humidors, because that's what we do over here. We do crack jokes, give you news, throw some shade once in a while. We also want to help each other out. Please keep Me TV Show in prayer. Please keep Michelle Foster's brother in prayer. Please keep Roxanne's husband and daughter in prayer. A lot of
Roxanne,
things are going on in this season,
you
and we want
drinking?
everyone to be okay.
Yeah.
Roxanne.
Michelle Foster's really going through it. I talked to her earlier today, and it's a mess. It's a mess.
Mm. Roxanne, you drinking?
No, I'm not drinking. I was trying to fix this.
Shame on you. I have a whole glass of wine over here. Get to work.
Okay, let me go work on that.
Oh, I guess I'm the odd one out. All I got is this.
And how many of those have you had today? Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Me?
Let's see.
No, Kim. Tell the truth,
To be honest, I had more soda today than water, and that's really I normally don't do that.
That's not water.
I know. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all. Listen.
Don't you cuss us out. I can see that look in your face right now. I'm buying that spirit right now. Don't you cuss us out.
I'm so sorry about that, Michelle. We'll keep you in prayer. Your nephew's
I'm so
family in
sorry to
prayer
hear
too.
that. So many people. I mean, this whole year. Oh my God. Don't get me started, because I'll start weeping. I can't. I have friends who are losing like their loved ones left or right. And I think the president's brother got COVID too, but he just ain't saying it. Come on, he's very ill.
It must be
losing them
serious.
young, real young.
Are we all gonna be advertised tonight?
No, I'm told you I have to finish my dinner. Don't be
okay. Well, I feel like the all ball out because everybody's avatar right now.
No,
Okay,
we'll
since you
get
being
there.
nosy, I was picking my teeth. Damn it!
Okay, you didn't have. We didn't. You said you could have said, "Hey, Kimberly, I'm taking care of something real quick."
You
I need to know.
Are we doing advertise tonight? Nosy. Damn.
Marcellus, am I trying to do what you told me to do before we came on here?
Yes, you are, and I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. That's what I'm trying to do. Just
You just had to go to that.
Are you in your sofa, in your comforter chair?
Unfortunately, he might fall asleep before this is over.
I might haul
and
on his
before
fart.
and talking about he not sleeping. I ain't sleep.
Let's go.
You better hope I don't get gas in a minute. You're gonna sure enough have something to talk about.
If you do, you'll blow. Look, you'll blow your. Wait a minute. If you get gas over there, somebody strike a match, you're gonna blow yourself up in your own tree house. You know about you anyway.
Oh no, Christine, I'm so sorry. I'll keep you in prayer. I did not know this. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
And stop picking your teeth.
No,
your
nose ass host told me, "Hey, y'all all got advertised tonight." So I'm just gonna sit and pick my nose. I'm gonna play with my lint hair and my navel, all of it, everything.
I thought he said he was gonna play with something else, and I was like, "Oh Lord, we're gonna have to put."
I might do that too
for a rating on here. There are any children. This is
they ain't got no
NC-17.
But I know one thing: if you start playing with it, you ain't gonna go dark, and you sure gonna stay on live to watch it.
With the red light, you see him with that red light?
I see.
I deal with a lot of hoes lately, so I had to be in the red light district.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, breaking the code of
Okay,
church
we
cooking.
have 53 people in the chat, and I got only 23 likes. Come on,
Yeah, that'll
24
go up in a
likes?
minute.
Come on
I ain't
now.
even done it yet. Hold on.
Come on now.
Oh, damn! I'm glad you said
You
something.
know I'm sensitive.
Did I hit the like on this?
Hey, Teresa. Hey, Dog Cigar. Don.
Oh yeah, I already did.
This is so damn good. I'm almost done.
I made spaghetti.
Guess what I had? Chicken
Oh.
Marcella.
Uh-oh.
Still ain't got the recipe, but okay.
I know. I'm sorry.
Here you go with that Marcello. Somebody gonna call you Marcello on one of their 50 million videos.
Yeah, you know, they probably made one already because I had to shut them down.
You had to remind them what they said they were gonna do once upon a time.
Right? I don't know how people get on their little soapboxes and be trying to say this and that, and then sometimes you got to remind folks from where they come from, and remind them that God knows where they come from too. Okay. All right, everybody. Cheers. Good Friday evening to you all. I'm ready. I'm willing, and I'm showing up able.
God damn.
All right. So 53. Let me go ahead and get these likes up before we start talking tonight. If you guys can go outside of the chat, hit that X button. See, that's God telling
burnt yourself.
There's some ashes.
I hope you have do you have a fire extinguisher over there?
Don't buy that class.
That's
okay, we can burn your ass up. And need something to put the fire out.
You know what?
I know where to put my fire.
Ooh, Hondo.
Well, I do got that wok, so I could put that fire out for you.
Ooh.
Talk a good game, but can you play one? Talk a good game. Can you play one?
Get on the plane. I live near Hobby Airport.
Okay, if you're watching this, hit the X button. I want you to go out. I want you to hit the thumbs up button, and it will allow you to come back into the live chat. So everybody, if y'all could do that for me right now, we would really appreciate it. And all the moderators and all the folks, if y'all could share all of our information tonight, Friday, we'd really appreciate it. I want to send a special shout out, if I can, to Christine Parks. Christine Parks, you are 1 in a million. I tell you that. You are definitely a supporter.
And such a wonderful support, consistent supporter.
Every single week. Thank you.
You are 1 in a million.
So Roxanne, what's up with this avatar like you are singing in the gospel choir over here?
She is hallelujah. That's how she look at once her and Jay be done at night. That's how she get up. She get up out of bed and raise her hands up like that.
Like from Amen. Turn on the lights and turn the Lord.
The last time I had my avatar up, you tried to say I was bald-headed.
You know that.
Huh?
You tried to say I was bald-headed the last time, remember?
No, I didn't. I ain't never said
that.
Why
you got your hair like that on the avatar? I said, because I got hair.
Oh, he was talking about your headband.
The headband.
He said, I ain't never seen you with that headband before. Where was the headband come from?
Yeah, that's what I was asking, because I had never seen you wear a headband. I've never.
Hey, Rita, Valerie P.
It was probably the same color as my hair.
Oh, okay. I speak and look. I don't be staying, because, there's a lot of stalking going on over on our side.
You nosier than I don't know what.
No.
Stop it.
No.
Yeah, you are.
I know you can kiss a special corner of my ass, Kim, with that smart shit. That's what you do.
He don't even got a corner. He got a curve.
The top or the bottom or your which way you going to kiss it?
Oh, you figured out. You just put the red lips on it. So them blue eyeshadow be glowing in the dark when I got the lamp shade down.
Why you so bitter? Stop being bitter.
Who?
Yeah. That gospel singer say you need to be better, not bitter. What's her name? That crazy girl. What's her name? But that deep voice. You like her though, Daryl. She got a deep voice.
Who? Which one?
Jessica Reedy. I think her name is Jessica Reedy.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the churchy folk.
She got a deep voice.
I slept with a few gospel singers, but I don't know too many.
I bet you have.
Yeah.
You know what they say about them.
Well, yeah, all upstairs at them conventions be setting it off.
Oh well, yeah. And hey, It's a part of the human condition. But back to Christine Parks. Thank you, Christine, for all your love and support. We really do. And all of you guys who support us on a consistent basis.
Thank you, Michelle.
And this week, I'm going to have a special video for all of you guys. I'm going to be coming out just to say thank you. And then I'm going to work on some content for my members only. So if you subscribe to me over there on Buy Me a Coffee, get ready. I'm going to have some stuff for y'all coming up. Oh, and before we do that, there's so many things I want to say. First of all, let me say this.
Wait, that coffee thing, is that a monthly thing?
Yeah, you could either do monthly or you could do a one-time deal. So you can either you can give as much as you want, or can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, can you hear me, Roxanne? I think something happened to Roxanne because she called my name. She said, Marcellus. I think she done fell out.
Mm.
Hi,
oh, man.
Hi, bird.
Shut up, Daryl.
Stop.
Oh man, this don't want to come up for me. I need my iPad, and it's way across the room.
Oh,
I'm about to go pick it up.
Maybe she'll get to
I
go
knew it.
come back.
Mm-hmm. That's that
Hey,
cricket wireless.
McCray King, thank you so much for sharing the video and also our thumbnail today. Thank you so much.
And McCray Kings, make sure y'all pay attention because I'm gonna be doing something this week for all the supporters and the folks who have reached out and support Daryl more. So I'm gonna be doing something special for you all this week coming up, especially those of you that want to start a YouTube channel, grow your YouTube channel, etc. So legit doctor, get ready because I know you've already done your stuff. So we're gonna be meeting live, and I'm trying to find the best online platforms for us to meet live. But I think I'm just gonna use YouTube because I can just use YouTube, and I'm gonna have an unlisted link that y'all can't share with nobody. And then we're just going to come on live, and I'm going to give y'all a whole bunch of stuff, information. But what else did I want to tell y'all? Oh, Daryl, let me see your transcripts, and Roxanne. You know what I've been noticing on his social media?
What?
Why everybody trying to be us? Have y'all noticed all these little shows? No, but have y'all noticed all these little panel shows that's now starting to pop up all over the place?
Mm-hmm.
You know, have y'all started noticing that? Because I noticed I didn't see a lot of people doing this like we're every week. And doing this the way that we do this and taking these hot topics and stuff. I ain't gonna call no names.
I've noticed it. I just
told
laughed.
you this was gonna happen, my son.
Well, I knew there was one panel or one panel type show, but I thought they just did it like once a week. Well, I thought they rotated it every couple weeks.
But here's the thing. You will never, your show is boring. I'm just being honest. The difference between our stuff and their stuff is they're boring. They are literally boring. We have fun. We're over here laughing, have a good time. Y'all take everything too
Even though somebody wore a wig the other night and it was
I wasn't even gonna say no name.
I was like, he wanted to fit in so bad. Everybody else got long hair, so he wanted one too. So he went and found a wig.
Lord have mercy.
Embrace your baldness. I like bald men. Look at cigar vlogger Marcellus. They look nice with their chocolate bald head.
I stay in my lane. God
you can be too.
If God meant for me to have hair, I wouldn't have went bald at 28.
And I'm fine with being bald. I don't see what the big deal is. These folks act like they just can't take it.
I spend plenty of money on haircuts. That's for damn sure.
And they just boring. Those shows are boring. And I've heard other people say it's boring. So if everybody else in the YouTube street is out here talking, you're just boring.
Said, "Oh, sorry, me too, McCray King."
Just boring. Just don't know how to have a good time. And here's the thing. When you do a panel show, you got to have people that come from like different backgrounds that have respect for each other, that can really be authentically themselves. Everybody on this panel is just being themselves. You know, this ain't nothing contrived. We didn't make this up. Ooh.
Yes, we do.
Ooh. Well, you do know why we go bald, though, according to the doctors. I'm just
rubbing the top.
I'm just no. You do know the doctors say we produce more testosterone than the average men, and so that's why we end up going bald, because we produce more than other men. I'm just.
Daryl, stop, please.
Yeah, before we had to. Yeah, I just ate, and I don't feel like throwing up my dinner. And I have mushrooms too.
Whole lot of hate on this goddamn panel though.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh
Yes,
Lord.
yeah, some people do.
Like
I gotta
Larry Reed.
Oh man, no, I mean, but he got the rough side of the mountain, Bartholomew haircut.
That's that bumpy road on the way to Jericho.
I'm coming up, dear Jesus, on the rough side of the mountain.
Hey, Jeanette. Hey, Regina.
I'm doing my best to keep on sinning. That should be his song. You can get all of the hits, including my bread, right? Including my bread basket live. My bread don't rise.
See, Marcellus, that's why they hate us now. Your silly ass.
Because we
cigar.
No, because
cigar. You got a hot dog bun behind his head.
See, they get mad at us because we can think on our feet like that and come up with them quick one-liners. They can't do that.
That's entertainment. That's funny. I don't care what you say. That's funny.
Roxanne, you okay, sweetheart?
Yeah, it's my internet. Jay is in there working.
Are you in the kitchen?
Okay.
Kimberly, listen, Kimberly.
You know what? Sometimes I just ask a goddamn.
Because you asked too goddamn many questions. You were that kid, weren't you?
But she just answered it. Now we can move on. But y'all want to rattle it up.
No. Here's what you do.
We want you not to ask.
Right. You're a worrywart. So this woman is grown. If she logs off and something happens to her computer, Roxanne know how to get back. Because see, here's what you was gonna do. Are you in the kitchen? No. Are you in the garage? No. Where you at, Roxanne? We can't figure out. You keep coming out and she know that already.
Hey, you know what?
Kimberly, everybody, Kimberly knows that if I'm in my kitchen or the garage, my signal is weak.
Right.
That's right.
And get ready for our next hit on Malaco Records. I can't stop asking stupid ass questions. I can't stop asking.
Kimberly.
Did he start drinking yet?
Yeah, me.
Yes.
Kimberly, you have to realize me and Roxanne are older than you. So we know how to solve problems. When you was born, we was solving problems there. We gonna be all right. We know your heart's in the right place, but we gonna be all right.
Funny. That's okay, Kimberly. You know we only do it because we love you. Look at her rolling.
Kimberly.
That's why I don't understand why she get mad.
I love Kimberly. Oh my God, Kimberly.
Why did she bother to even get mad? She knows.
I don't know. You know what she gonna do in a minute?
Kid.
She gonna say in a minute, oh, I know not to get upset with y'all because I'm dealing with narcissists. So when I'm dealing with narcissists, I know not to be upset. And I don't know why I keep getting upset because that's what she gonna throw at us in a minute. You're just narcissists.
And then she gonna throw there, you made a 25 out of 28. You know you killed evil. So you know
but you know what? I want everybody to see Kimberly when she cussing us out. That'd be some funny shit.
Oh yeah, that is funny.
And hang up on her. And she hang up on her.
And she be so goddamn mad.
The time. She hangs up on us, y'all. She so literally hangs up on us.
And it'd be so funny. I'm like,
see, y'all have to understand. See, they're not telling you all the other details in between about why I hang up and why I'm getting mad.
Next on Malaco Records, why I hang up the phone. I've been calling.
Funny. The shit be really funny.
Yeah, I be trying not to laugh because the madder you get, the funnier it be.
It is so funny.
It'd be hilarious.
The screen just go black.
Yeah, I mean in the middle. And another thing, and fuck and click.
And then all we hear is bloop, and she gone.
She don't even like. And another thing, you can kiss my ass. Yeah, she don't even do that. She just hang up. I'm like, damn. You know, like back in the 70s and 80s where you could slam the phone down, but when people still had house phones, she'd have been a master at that shit. She'd have been like, fuck you there, bam.
Whatever, Kimberly. Kimberly's so funny. And we just love Kimberly. Oh, look. Now
she just did that. See how she did that?
That's how
what
she
she
hang
do
up.
us. That's what she do
That's
to
how
us.
she hang up
That's
on
how
us.
she hangs up on us. How you gonna hang up and then leave your avatar in this your goddamn show?
You're not allowed to do that on here. You are the host.
You
you
don't
gonna-
make you mad. It's
You
like,
ain't make me mad.
you
'Cause
just
you-
leave. I was
you
like,
the
I'm gonna just leave right now.
That's what you be doing in the middle of a live when you can't have your way. You was that
No, because I feel like I'm not being listened to, and then the other people are not listening to me, so I know that I cannot get the empathy that I'm trying to get, or I feel like I need to get.
We're not
So
gonna be enablers. That's what you're looking for. We're not gonna be enablers.
Well, you know that is kind of sort of true. That is kind of
I'm
sort
not
of true.
enabling. I'm
Low
not
key,
enabling you.
that is kind of sort of true.
Talking about you're not gonna be. How can you say you don't get heard? You overtalk all three of us all day. How can you say you don't get heard? We ain't got no choice but
We
to
don't
hear.
spoiled her. That's the problem.
Talk between three other people.
Because we love you. And we really do love you. No, we love you. No, we love some of these other folk with the love of the law. But we love you. So that's not
like Miss Lay said, I almost text Kim and said, get your pants back. I was coming back. I was just fucking with them.
Yeah, he be all sensitive and shit, be hanging up, going black.
No, I am sensitive, and I recognize that. I'm working. That's one of the things I'm working.
No, you actually getting better. Because when you cuss
I'm trying to get better and working on my not be so triggering. But sometimes some things y'all say is very triggering. But I'm trying to learn to work that. Hey, sometimes a lot of times y'all are joking and you're not being serious.
Hey,
y'all want to see how she do it? Y'all want me to show y'all how she do it?
Uh-oh.
Hey, Kimberly.
Don't you do it. We talking about Joe Biden today.
Kimberly, all jokes aside, you're gonna have to learn the magic word that I learned after I went to the hospital with an ulcer. You got to learn how to tell people, invite people to a special part of your ass. Because if you want to make 50, you're gonna have to invite somebody to kiss your ass at least once a day,
and not take every class,
and not apologize for it.
Right.
But what I would hope that Kimberly and Marcellus will get is that bucket spirit.
You know? I got it after my
if
first
they can,
ulcer.
yeah, but I want them to get it before they turn 50.
Yeah, so they can live
much happier.
To be honest, I would like to have more of your bucket spirit, but I feel like if I really, this is the thing, I'm like black or white. I'm not really gray when it comes to certain things, and so you see how I am now. If I were to really fuck it, y'all were like probably wouldn't even like me.
No, seriously,
Kim.
Kim.
Like nobody.
No, Daryl probably would, but Kim, you have an interesting point because I honestly wish I had more of. I always used to say I wish I had more of that kind of stuff because I'm not just a fuck it kind of person. But my sister, I'm telling you, if you want a good fuck it deliverance ministry, I think I'm gonna have to help my sister open her own fuck it congregation because my sister is she's very good at it.
If she starts giving classes, I want to sign up.
She's so good at it.
You end up with better friends, Kim.
I wanted to really tell a whole bunch of people to fuck it. Like, you know what? Just get your shit and just get out. I'm sorry.
You end up happier. You end up with better friends.
Oh my God, yes.
Because anybody who's going to put up with you is going to respect your fuck it. See, Daryl respects my fuck it, and I respect his fuck it.
There we go. There we go.
And trust me, these two they do have that. Me and Kim has way less than I do. I got less, but Kim is way less than me. Because after a while, I know how to say fuck it and walk away from you.
Yeah, but
Kim be still over there talking about really, and I wonder why.
Yeah, see, y'all like two pressure cookers.
He didn't mean that like that. She's a good person.
Yeah, see, when you finally
but sometimes though, y'all think I'm really being serious, and it's just that when I say, "Oh, really," it's just like, "Oh, I'm curious," not because I actually believe it.
Well, it's the same way with us, Kim. You take us too seriously sometimes. Sometimes we just be messing with you, and you go way off on the cliff. You just jump right off. We be like, "Where'd she go?"
And then we bust out and
slam the computer down on us. Oh Lord.
Yeah, she felt some type of way when I tagged her in Pastor Kobe's video. I was like, yes, ma'am, never again.
I
Who's
said
that?
no. See, this is what I understand about
something wrong with Kobe.
Pastor Kobe. Like, he looks like he's actually being serious, but the way he pronounces things and what he says, I want to laugh. And I'm like, I'm not going to go to hell laughing.
I am being serious. Because I keep my ministry, and everybody be trying to tell me that I can't do the ministry, but my wife come in and tell me when it's time for dinner and stuff, but I just keep going on, and I don't know how to stop. But I know how to preach. If y'all just let me say, and I can just preach, and it'd be so good if you hear me. I preach like this. I say stuff like this. And the Lord, and with Jesus, and then when I get all and that's up, and I tell everybody, I go to my church, and that's why I don't like that other guy. Because he just he gay. That boy gay. I tell you that right now. He's just gay. That guy down there in St. Louis, Missouri.
I'm sorry, Tanika, if you feel like I chopped your head off, I'm sorry.
See
like,
that right there?
Yeah, St. Louis, Missouri.
That's that prime example right there. You are the most apologetic. She didn't. If she took it that way, she would have told you that long time ago. That what you said offended her. Now you say you feeling some kind. You feeling guilty.
Tell me that. Then.
Well, she should feel guilty for talking about me.
Because
I be telling everybody
she told me
for talking about me. Because I'm a pastor, I'm a reverend, and so she should be talking about me. I'm just saying.
But wait a minute, she sent it to me.
They asked me to preach.
And I sent it to Jay, and Jay said, "What in the hell?"
And she sent it to
I
me
even
too.
preached Pastor Greenleaf funeral. I preached Pastor Greenleaf funeral. Did y'all see me on the flyer? I preached Pastor Greenleaf funeral, and then I had to listen to that bad singing Winans girl. That girl, I tell you, she don't sing very well. She one of the Winans that didn't quite make it, but they had to put her on TV because her voice is horrible. Am I the only one that feel like she horrible? I just feel like, man, something is wrong with her. Her voice just don't sound like the rest of the Winans. I'm just saying. What's wrong with her? What got the rest of the Winans come get her?
DD say, what? I'll walk away after I break their back.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you for understanding, Hope. Thank you.
Instead of saying, fuck it.
Can I get y'all to hit the like button? I come over here as a guest.
Joseph is Daryl.
Hit the like button, please. I'd appreciate it.
He really is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I am the fucking person in my relationship.
That's why I like Joseph.
But I don't have to care. You got it.
I knew right off. Joseph will tell you what part of his ass you can go to hell and kiss right away. That's why me and Joseph always get along. He has a fucking spirit too.
Mm-hmm. But it's good when you have one that has it and one that's a little less.
Yeah.
Does he really?
Is this? I'm trying to think. Is this my friend D in the chat? D is. Are you? D, is that you?
You gonna always be happier.
I need to know if this is my friend.
Fuck that. Fuck it. Let me conjugate that for you.
All these videos.
I fuck you. Fuck you.
He said God is a bastard. Oh, see.
Okay, so this is somebody else. I thought this was my other friend D. Oh, so this Dee. Okay. 100% woman. Okay, Dee. Gotcha. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I come from the South. And we don't have a fuck you in your mama spirit. We got to fuck you in your mammy spirit. Tell your mammy.
Tanika, because I was like,
I'm just saying.
Yes, you did, Tanika. So you can, from this point on, you can send it to me.
You can send it
so I can laugh.
Pastor Kobe stuff to her.
No, I know who you can send that video to, Tanika. And they probably can. But she can fix him a pie.
Oh, you shut up now. You shut up right now. Whatever. And you know that person is like Beetlejuice. If you start talking about him too much, they just gonna show the hell up.
No,
so you better stop it right now.
Candyman.
Here we go.
I love you with the love of the Lord, Tanika. Because I know I didn't want to see it, but I know my friends did. They have a different sense of humor than me. So occasionally. A lot of
Didi,
times we're on
I'm
the
gonna say
same
this.
page. So.
Pastor Kobe.
When it
He
comes
had
to
the nerve
Pastor Kobe,
to
I just
say
like, no, I can't.
Pastor Kobe parents got to be sister and brother. That's all I'm gonna say.
oh yeah, first cousins.
We have some serious sister fucker there.
Mm.
I know she
This
my
my
step.
wife. This my wife. Like,
I
that's
know
his
she.
Yes,
wife.
he did,
I know.
Tanika.
Hey, I know that's my stepsister, but she is hot. I want her. Hey, her titty looking nice. Come here, girl.
Yes, she did, Tanika.
I give you half my honey bun.
Oh my God, I am burning up over here. Oh my God, and I got the AC on and the fan going, and y'all got me laughing. That's this wine. Lord have mercy. Ooh, Lord, let me slow down.
Tanika,
Woo.
seriously, I join every time he opens the doors of the church.
Lord have mercy. I'm gonna tell you, you have to be careful how you make fun of preachers, though. Even though they're a little slow like that, it was just in Atlanta. It's be on the local cable news access show, and this preacher was named Reverend Uriah Bolton.
I don't even want to hear this
Wait a
story.
minute. Hold on. No, Madam Whip ass. And you know that boy is still alive with his crazy self?
Who?
That crazy, the one, I think the light-skinned preacher you talking about, right? They used to call all them, cuss everybody out, open his Bible.
Yeah,
him.
He's from LA though. But
Yeah.
this guy, and I used to watch him. But him and Reverend Uriah, I used to watch both of them, right? And then the other one that William McCray used to be cool with, that died, Nathan Simmons or whatever his name was. But anyway, Reverend Uriah called and said, for those of you that got a woman with that nature problem and you trying to make a baby, call in and I'll pray for you. And I called in as a joke. Why her ass get pregnant 2 weeks later?
That's what you get.
And I said, I ain't playing with folks no more, even because that nigga was a shyster. But he evidently something went down because she got pregnant 2 weeks later. And that big head boy over there sitting right over outside these red lights.
That's what your ass get, though. That's what your ass get, calling into the public access channel, messing with the Reverend.
I called while he was live. I said, pray for my wife. She got that nature problem. And I hung up and was laughing. And then we went to New York about a week or so later on our honeymoon, because that's when I was on the Rolanda talk show. Rolanda flew us up there to be on the talk show. And while we was in Manhattan, because our anniversary was that same week, she got pregnant. While we was in New York in Times Square, I knocked her up.
Hey, Renee, I'm doing good. And Didi,
what the hell was you on the Rolanda show for?
Oh, this is the funny part. Now this is real funny. I was off work. We was both off work that day, and because I was doing concert promotions back then, I didn't want to start no family yet. And the thing at the end of the show say, well, if it said is your spouse pressuring you to have kids, call the show and we'll have you on. And I called as a joke, never thinking these people gonna call us back. And they flew us up there first class on the Rolanda talk show. Because I said, well, it's not that I don't want kids. I want to wait a little while because I'm on the road traveling a lot and I be promoting concerts and stuff. And while we was up there, I guess the moon was just right and it was all romantic down there in Times Square. And that big head joke over there, we ended up having him because she got knocked out.
No, you talking about the moon was right.
Is his earphones on? Is he listening to you right now?
He's looking right at me. He knows this story. He knows how he got conceived. He know that's why he got that dent in his head. His mama couldn't keep her hands off him. But anyway, I didn't traumatize the shit out of him.
And Didi, wait a minute. And Didi, I thought you was my other friend who plays. He's a gospel music guitarist who plays for a really famous gospel artist. And so I thought he was in here being incognito because on his Facebook he goes by a different name. It goes by the same name almost. So anyway, never mind. But I got you.
Tanika Sinead, who are you adding on the prayer list for next week? Me or Roxanne?
Daryl's wife, ex-wife.
Damn.
What?
Coming up on Malico Records, When the Moon is Just Right. When the moon is just right, I laid a pipe.
Tanika, no, he didn't.
Hey, but my oldest two, all jokes aside, my oldest two kids were birth control babies. I just got strong sperm. Very powerful erection.
Oh, Lord.
And can y'all believe we're almost 40 minutes in and we ain't got to a single subject yet?
Don't shit ever work with as planned with I because we start talking shit. They think, you know, all
I
hell
told
to
y'all we should have did our mock trial.
That
we
is
gonna
so
do
funny.
it. I
Why
have to
every
write
time
it.
I have a glass of wine, everybody talking about is Marcellus tipsy? No, April, I'm not tipsy.
See, what's funny? You
I
drinking a
caught
bottle
you
of wine
with your little comment.
and I'm drinking a damn 40 ounce. And ain't nobody asked me shit.
This is a glass of wine. Listen, April, me and
I'm
my
drinking
family
a
have a very
40.
high tolerance. I'm just saying. No, you've never
You and
seen me
who?
tipsy. You've never
Hey,
seen me
bro,
tipsy.
why would you ask him about a little bitty glass of wine and I got 40 ounces of malt liquor over here?
I got Ciroc.
Wow. That is
I got
awesome.
Ciroc,
Really?
y'all.
What did Renee say?
What happened?
Oh, he said he was mean on the Judge Mathis show. They flew me out. But Judge Mathis, I think Judge Mathis be on crack myself.
No,
He always
that
talking
did
about
not-
somebody on crack.
No, he did. Did you hear him cuss out Wendy Williams?
Oh,
my
yeah, that was
God.
epic.
That was beautiful.
That was epic.
That was beautiful.
I'm all African American male. Yes, I am. All African American
Wait a
male.
minute. Are you
Renee,
the
I'm
same?
taking,
Wait. Are you the same
African.
Renee from the couple weeks ago
I hope
that
not.
started saying some things
Yes.
that got her put in? Are you gonna be cool tonight?
Well, who knows? I don't know these
Like the
people. I don't
like
even
the movie,
remember
be
these
cool
people.
now. Be cool.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
a lot of time we think it's a person. It's actually a computer program. Remember what I told you can buy these trolling profiles? That's what it be.
I don't even remember what happened last week. That's how
We
it rolls off
stop.
my
No,
back.
he's not mixed with Japanese.
No,
Or
I'm
either
not.
that, or they could be somebody from India.
He's from North Carolina. He black.
But if y'all saw the picture of my mother
Beautiful black.
that I put up on my birthday show, y'all see how my mother looks? My mother's father, if I'm not mistaken, was Indian. My mother's father was Indian. But I'm not an Indian. My daddy was an Indian.
Well, no,
But
if your mama's father was an Indian, that means
You are too.
No, not really.
Yes,
How was
Marcellus.
that the case? Are we about to
Because
start
My
this
great
argument?
grandmother is. And
Your
it has
mother-
gone down 3 or 4 genes. You can still see it. Have you
Marcellus,
looked?
it's in your bloodline.
Marcel, tell
Your
me where you
mother,
some pictures.
your mother half, and then that means she had you. That means you're a quarter of it instead
Oh,
of
okay.
half.
I got a quarter. I'm a quarter. Whatever the hell.
No, because the father probably got some too.
Okay.
And Marcellus just don't know.
Moving right along.
From the west side of North Carolina.
Why can't we just be happy about being black? We gotta be
right. I like being black. I don't need to be anything else but black.
If you
I'm cool
study
with that.
history,
Well, Kimberly,
that
if I had to come
slaves
back
and
again,
Indians.
I would want to be black again.
Are you about to history explain to a history teacher? Really?
I don't care. I don't care if you. I don't care if you.
Yeah,
I
really.
don't
You
care
gonna
if
do
you
that to
wanted
the
to-
history teacher?
I don't
Coming
care
up
if
on
you wanted
Malaco
to-
Records, I
don't
think
care
I
if you
know
want-
everything.
I don't give a damn. You one of the 12 disciples. Everybody can tell you something.
Well, that's true. That is true. But she is a history teacher, and you need to respect that player.
But you do realize,
don't come to this
okay,
table
player,
thinking you
do
can
have
talk
Native
to a history
American
teacher like
heritage.
that.
Okay,
However,
player.
when they actually take the test and do their genealogy, they found out that some of those people they thought were Indian were actually part white. But those people didn't want to associate with, a possible slave master. So
I'm coming
they
back.
Went down the line and said, hey, they're Native American. There are some black people who do have Native American heritage. However, because of the 23andMe ancestry DNA test, some people are finding out they black.
Well, when I come back, if I come back, I'm coming back as an Asian because I like rice, and rice is rice.
I'm coming back black
Kung Fu Panda.
And I'm gonna be a shade darker.
Coming back as Asian Kung Fu Panda.
What is this, man?
It's gonna be so tired of fried rice.
Oh no, I love rice. I could eat rice every day.
April.
That's why I said I can come back. Okay, well you gonna do what you gonna do.
Go to bed. You gonna go to bed.
And fast forward.
You can always come back and watch the replay.
We don't want you to miss word.
You gonna go to bed. You gonna go to bed. That's what you do.
Okay.
We might not even get to the topics the way this looks.
No, we will, but we just gonna speed through the topics. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Oh,
Anyway,
Lord.
but I'm not the host, so I'm not telling everybody to calm down and let me get to the topics because I'm not the host. The host should be doing that.
Oh, stop. Okay, let's talk about our very first biggest news of this week. Joe Biden picks Kamala Harris as his VP. What do we think about that?
Oh, Daryl.
Daryl, why?
He didn't do it because he wanted to. He did it because he's trying to pander to the black vote. She's qualified, but he didn't want her. He wanted Elizabeth Warren if he was going to pick a woman, but he got accused. He's already being accused of being a rapist and a racist.
Mm-hmm.
And so if he would have picked who he really wanted, he would have alienated a lot of black people. And he needs to have a unified block of African-American voters to get him over the hump to counteract Trump's racist block. So he had to do what he had to do.
But they don't like her, though, because of her track record.
Yeah.
Of locking up black folks.
Hell, if Joker, some of the motherfuckers she put in jail supposed to be in jail. If you don't want to go,
I don't disagree.
If you don't want to go to prison, don't break the damn law.
Oh,
Talking about she put the black man in jail, but Tay and Tayshaun went their ass out there robbing the check cashing, so she put their black ass in prison.
But did Tayshaun deserve a mandatory 30 years?
Mm-hmm.
California. Hold on. The state that she was working in, they had a 3 strikes law that was implemented because the community activists, which were led by a lot of clergy, said they were tired of the gangs and the drug dealers. So they put this 3 strikes law in. And when she got the job, it was her job. If you came up before her and you already had 2 prior violent felonies and you up for your 3rd and you get convicted, mandatory life sentence or whatever.
Well,
case. She didn't have, her hands were tied. She did her job. Case closed. Next.
Well, here's what I would say. She didn't invent the system. She just participated in the system and worked within the system that was already created. I have a video on my channel right now, on the Mad Church Disease channel, where I am holding a bullhorn and I am in front of a crowd of people giving a speech regarding the 3 strikes law. You can go to my channel and look it up and find it. I worked for years tirelessly on the Families to Amend California's 3 strikes law. That was me and some other of my friends in an organization who worked to overturn that law. So let me just say this. I agree partly with what Daryl is saying. She worked within the confines of the system. She didn't invent the system. She didn't invent the criminals. So, she's not to blame in totality. Where Kamala Harris gets her bump in the road with black people is the severity of the sentences. Because she was the attorney general at the time is why she is getting, so much flack. But let me just say this, and this goes back to what we were just talking about just a minute ago. I don't understand this colorism thing that we still have going on in the black community. You have this, you have that. You ain't this, you ain't that. I still ascribe to the 1-drop rule. I believe in the 1-drop rule, and I'm proud of the 1-drop rule. Yeah, because if you got 1 drop of black blood in you, I'm fine being black. I don't have a problem being black. I don't understand why everybody acts like something is wrong with being black. I'm fine with being black. I don't have no problem with being a black man. I don't need to be half of this, half of that. I'm just fine being black. I don't even like the term African American. That's for y'all.
Marcellus. But Marcellus,
I don't like that. Go ahead.
Marcellus, if you look at me in person, even as dark as I am, you know that I'm not just black.
I know, because you got that good hair. You got the good hair. You got the good hair.
So I love being black. Don't get me, I wouldn't want to be anything but black. But I'm black. I'm wonderfully black, and I'm a little something else too.
Can I say something?
Sure.
This is going to tie into what you're going to say, and actually, ladies, we'll talk more about this amongst ourselves tomorrow night. Kamala Harris' mom is from India. Her dad is from Jamaica.
Correct.
Okay.
They're both immigrants, and they came here and raised Kamala and her sisters. Kamala went to a historically Black college.
Correct.
Yeah.
And she pledged a historically Black sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha.
Yeah.
Right.
So as far as I'm concerned, I mean, how Black can you get? Now, some people want to get into semantics because there are people who are part of the ADOS movement who are pro people who are descendants of African American slaves. However, at this point in time, as far as I know, since I've known about Kamala Harris, she's always identified as a Black woman.
And that is
so
correct.
When people are saying like, oh, she's not Black, oh, she's not this, oh, she's married to a white woman, they don't erase her color when she get up in the morning.
Well, and let me just say something. And I think your point is very well made and very valid, Kim. Hope encourages you. Every time Kamala Harris comes out, she says that she is a Black woman. So I don't understand where you all are getting this information from. And see, this is the thing that I don't like about social media, because you get certain groups of people who say certain things and they think they're being poetic and being smart. And they say certain things, and then it just kind of ripples effect through social media. That woman has never said she was not a Black person. If you look at all her friends, even if you go back and you listen to all her friends talk about her, they talk about how Kamala was always involved with something as it had to do with African Americans. So I don't understand where you guys get that from. I'm not understanding.
Okay, I've seen pictures of her with her mom and her dad together.
But her mother and her father split. So if her mom did raise her more as far as the Indian culture, you got to understand, first of all, her mother was a scientist. Her mother was brilliant. Okay, so I mean, see, y'all gonna make me go down the road. I don't want to go down the road. All I want to say is, if she was raised in the Indian culture, okay, she got the best of both worlds. She got her father and she got her mother. Because anybody who knows anything about Jamaicans, people who come from the islands, to me, now this is my opinion, every Jamaican that I have met, all of Jamaicans and the Bajans, Jamaicans, all of them folks that I have met have all been very reasonable people. They have always been very reasonable and very thought-provoking people. So if you listen at Kamala, you will always see she's a very reasonable person. Well, like I cannot.
Thank you. Case closed. Case closed.
Right
there. Case
and
closed.
I'm really more concerned with her
closed.
track record as Attorney General. I do agree with Daryl. Because of Joe Biden's remarks, they were looking for a Black woman. I thought it might have been Susan Rice.
That's who the most qualified person should have been.
But she has a bad attitude.
Susan Rice?
And hold on. Susan Rice has a bad attitude, and Donald Trump would have killed her on Benghazi. All we'd have been listening to is Benghazi, Benghazi, Benghazi. And we'd have been Benghazi until we got to Election Day, and I'm glad he didn't. But here's another thing I want to say, Kim, to your point. There was something you just said that made me think, doggone it, and it slipped my mind. Doggone it,
I was trying to get to the Elizabeth Warren thing. Because a lot of women here in Houston, including myself, who are African American, we wanted Elizabeth Warren. She has the most progressive ideas that benefit Black women, and she actually says Black Lives Matter. So I guess it's okay. You know, at this point, I'm like, okay, Kamala Harris, okay, I can get behind this. I kind of thought maybe, once Biden gets the job, he would have made her like probably U.S. Attorney General, or
he might give her a high cabinet office. He probably
high cabinet position. But I was not expecting him to pick her.
But I would like for Senator Warren to stay
I wanted Elizabeth Warren. I
want her to stay in the Senate. If Elizabeth Warren stays in the Senate, see, this is what kills me about Democrats. And I'm not a Democrat anymore. So let that be understood. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. But here's what kills me about Democrats. Democrats kowtow too much to the Republicans, and they don't have no spine. When you got rid of Al Franken, that said a lot to me about Democrats.
They should have stopped him from doing that.
Yeah, that was the worst thing.
They should have stopped. Like, Al, go to therapy, go get Jesus.
What did he need therapy for? He's a comedian.
Exactly. And I was like, he's making a point like, oh, I need to be held accountable for my actions. But at the same time, I was like, why are you quitting?
He's a comedian. He was making a joke. And I understand that we have a politically correct society, but what's wrong with coming out and saying, ladies and gentlemen, I am a comedian who now sits in the Senate, and I'm just I was making a joke. He just did his hands like this near a woman's breast. He didn't touch the woman. He didn't do anything.
No, it was like behind her, up her shirt, behind her back.
No, the picture I saw, he was on the airplane with her with the hands like this.
Oh, he must have had 2 incidents then.
Well, he might have had 2.
Damn.
But anyway, it don't matter. If he was behind her, so he put his hand up her shirt. That's the picture you saw. So he copped the feel.
It wasn't a picture. It was like what she said he did to her. She said, "Oh,
what
we were on the elevator, and he started rubbing my back, and all of a sudden he put his hand on my shirt and was touching me on my back."
But she had a picture of him with his hand on her titty. Is that what you're saying? I don't think that picture was out there.
Grabbing pussy, shit.
Exactly. So I don't understand what we're arguing here. What are we arguing here? I think it's just ridiculous that Al Franken had to give up his seat so that Democrats and Nancy Pelosi, which she can't even stand up on her fucking own. She get down on her knees and she had to have somebody come help her up. And I'm telling you right now, all of the people that y'all see in office right now, if they make it past the next 4 years alive, it'll be very good. But I promise you,
you have to laugh at the lady though, Marcellus.
She can't stand up on her own. These people are so old. She old as Methuselah.
She's 69, isn't she?
I don't give a damn how old she is. If you can't stand up on your own, you sure shouldn't be making decisions.
No, because I thought like she was a little bit young. I thought like maybe she was 60. I didn't know she was almost 70.
If you get down on your knees to pray and you don't even have enough strength to get back up, I'm sorry. It's time for you to go home and get you a hover chair. And let it lift you on up to your bedroom. I'm serious. You need one of them chairs that just help you on up to your room. I'm done. These people are too old in these positions, and we don't even talk about that.
Yeah.
You don't need to be in these positions until you reach 80 and 90 years old and you die and you can't. You don't even know where you are.
Right now, I need Ruth Bader Ginsburg to hang on a little bit more.
Yes, Lord Jesus.
Until we can get Biden in there, someone a Democrat so can replace her because she said she is really trying to stay in there.
Yes, Lord.
She wants to retire. She really does want to retire, but she's like, I know I can't leave right now because I don't know who this man to replace me with.
Next on Malico Records, when you're at the end of your rope, tie a knot and keep hanging on Jesus. We need her to stay. I mean, that woman, everything will happen to her. Bouts of cancer, she done failed.
Pelosi is 80? Are you kidding me?
Yes, I'm serious. These people is old, Kimberly. That's what I'm saying.
I swear I thought I saw something that said she was 69.
No, she can't be
like
no damn
69.
Daryl.
She's so old. She look into the camera. Look, her eyebrows and her eyes way up here. Where the president? He just keep lying. And they said, well, Madam Pelosi, what do you think he's done? Well, the last Tuesday, be like, well, Madam Speaker, it's Friday. Oh, well, that's not what I meant to say. She crazy.
Okay, speaking of crazy, President Trump signed a couple of executive orders because Congress could not decide last week on a second stimulus plan. But some people are saying that it's really not the executive orders he signed or not really doing what they're actually supposed to do. And so they think that he's just doing this so they can get people to vote for him, which I'm not surprised. And I think that maybe he actually, because he probably didn't consult the Constitution or anyone else, that he actually can do this. He signed a bill for a federal eviction ban, a payroll tax suspension, and relief for student borrowers, and $400 a week for the unemployed. So, but now they're trying to see whether or not those things are actually they're able to implement, because Congress is the one that actually controls the federal budget and the federal spending. So,
and it's dominated by who? Which party?
Well, in the House, it's the Democrats, but in the Senate, it's the Republicans.
Bingo.
Yeah.
And three of the things that out of the four things that he put forth, only three of them are not even constitutional, so they got kicked out immediately. So he only has one left. So of the three things that he submitted, ladies and gentlemen, he can't even do three of them.
Damn.
And I don't
What's the
have them
one
in front of
that's
me.
up?
I forget. Kimberly, you got the list? Do you have the list over there? What was the 3 or 4 things that he put forth?
Okay, it said he signed the federal eviction ban.
Okay.
A payroll tax suspension.
Okay, that one he can't do.
Relief for student borrowers.
He can't do that either.
Really?
He can't do that either.
Anything dealing with the budget has
Can't
to be
bankrupt
approved
the
by a
bank.
majority.
$400 a week for the unemployed.
And he can't do that either. Those were the 3 things. Those were the 3 things.
So none of those things he can do?
No. I said 3 of the 4. The first one you named, which was the federal, what
Federal
was it?
eviction ban. Can he
Now
still?
that he can do.
He
But
can't
he can't do the rest of that.
The rest of them, Congress have to approve.
Yeah, he can't do the
Oh,
rest of
okay. All right.
that. Yep.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's true. He's still messing with the post office.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me tell. Go ahead. I ain't gonna jump in front of
No,
nobody.
go ahead.
He's only doing that, you guys, for Jeff Bezos. I'm telling y'all that. The only reason why he's fucking with the post office is because he wants to kill Jeff Bezos's business. He's trying to kill Amazon. All of this is about Amazon because he hates Amazon. Because Amazon is a process that keeps making Jeff Bezos richer and richer. So when he slows down the mail and he slows down the packages, you don't get your shit the next day and 2 days later and you mad and you going to Amazon and you complaining and you not supporting Amazon. He said that from the beginning, you all. If you all go back, go ahead.
No, I was going to keep going.
But did you all remember that when he first started running for office, that he kept complaining about Jeff Bezos because Jeff Bezos also owns, what is it, the Washington Post?
He wasn't paying taxes, right?
Oh,
Amazon
right,
wasn't paying.
Correct. Well, Amazon still don't pay no taxes, but that's how the law is written. And if you go within the confines of the law, you don't have to pay any taxes. Yeah. That's what they structure it. So
a lot of the headquarters are in Delaware because Delaware gives tax breaks to companies if they move their headquarters there.
Now, legit doctorate, you are very correct, but the whole ecosystem of Amazon has not been completely built out yet. Where I live, they are building a brand new facility to process, because we already have all of the Amazon Prime planes and all that stuff is located here. When you order something from here, like within 24 hours, it's already up in the plane and gone from here. Okay, but this is all about Jeff Bezos. Trust me when I tell y'all, this is all about Jeff.
He's that petty.
Yes, he's that petty.
Yeah.
Because he's not.
No, please.
Yes, this is all Jeff. This is all about Jeff because he's not as rich as Jeff. And Donald Trump is jealous of anybody who gets that rich. Jeff Bezos could buy Donald Trump like 20 times over. Like, exactly.
And
he's trying to slow down
the mail-in ballots. He's trying to slow that down too.
Exactly.
Yeah. In Baltimore, they have, I know, at least 6 Amazon facilities in Baltimore alone. And Baltimore, they were out there, the mail stopped for 5 whole days. 5 whole days, the mail stopped.
Ooh, excuse me.
And what you're going to start seeing is that's going to happen more and more in different cities. It's going to keep on happening.
I didn't burn that damn plant.
No, he did. Don't say no stuff like that. We don't know nobody investigating him.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
They said you did, Marcel.
I know everybody want me to burn it, but no, I didn't burn it.
They came by here to talk to me about it.
Right?
In a black car.
They come by to talk to us about everything else, don't they?
I know, right?
All these jokers up here committing crimes and then gonna ask me. Shit, I don't know none of these. I don't know these niggas.
Anyway, but I'm telling you, it's Jeff Bezos. This is all about Jeff.
With Jeff Bezos. How does he feel about the guy, the Virgin Mobile guy? How does he feel about
that
him?
guy's from another country.
Right, he don't care about him.
He does business over here. I mean,
yes, he does.
But he's headquartered over
I
That's
wonder what
correct.
he think about Warren Buffett and Mark Zuckerberg and
He
Bill
can't
Gates.
touch them. He know not to. He can't do nothing to them because them folks will shut him down. Warren Buffett is so rich. Warren Buffett has his hands in everything, everything.
Yeah,
You
Buffett could have him killed.
exactly him and old boy from Microsoft. Please, he'll exist no more.
Well, did y'all hear what that fool had the nerve to say?
About the vaccinations.
Bill Gates.
Yeah, he
How
said
you gonna come up with a damn
vaccination here were
vaccination?
not that good.
Okay, but
He
okay.
just took a patent out for vaccinations.
No,
y'all.
he should, and you know why? And I'm not blaming him. Here's why he should do it. That man told us way back in 2015 that this was coming.
Yep.
He told us years ago that this was coming, and we have
Yeah,
not.
but he says he's gonna kill all the Africans.
No, he's not gonna kill
We
them.
have
Wait a
to.
minute, where did you get that from? Are you getting it from one of those websites that embellishes everything?
I could have. I don't know.
Listen.
Don't let Kim talk you down. Say your piece. Say your piece.
No, whatever. No, Kim is
Legit
right.
doctorate, everything.
Listen here.
Talk about
Listen here, Roxanne. He told us in 2015 this was going to happen. President Obama told us this was going to happen. And they have been preparing for this for years. Donald Trump took all of the preparations that were made for this kind of a situation and kicked it out the door. The reason why COVID is so bad where it is in America and nowhere else is because of our leadership. Now, I don't care if you don't like.
Shut down the whole office over there, didn't he?
Yeah, well, no, he kind of.
No, he didn't. He fired everybody, but he didn't replace them because there's like a certain department that deals with like just diseases and stuff like that. And then he got this White House task force, but then he kept undermining the task force, like Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birx. And so Dr. Fauci is actually the head of the Infectious Disease Institute. And I believe he also said 3 or 4 years ago too. I think they had something on 60 Minutes that said, yeah, there's going to be another disease worse than, I think, SARS.
They've been saying this for years.
For years, we need to be prepared, and we're not prepared yet.
Well, Kimberly, let me go one step further. What you all don't understand, Bill Gates was already talking about building an infrastructure for this kind of a situation. Because in order to deal with this kind of a situation, you have to have an infrastructure in place. Now, if you guys go back, he did a TED Talk. I don't know. I love TED Talks. But if you guys go back and you watch his TED Talk, he will tell you and he will outline for you how they planned on structuring this. This was way back in 2015. It is now 2020.
Okay, I got a question, Marcellus. Before you go on, I got a question. So you know that each state puts a certain amount of money into these emergency products, and of course New York put in more money than any other state, but they didn't take basically what they put in. Is that when this was started, this fund that these states are putting into?
No. I think the fund for those things were started long before. Ms. Marvell says Dr. Fauci is a very well-respected doctor in his community. This man has a high level of respect in his field. Trump doesn't even know how to pronounce Yosemite, and I'll give you that. And then he wants his face on Mount Rushmore. I'm telling y'all, let me tell you something. If they put his face on Mount Rushmore, I'm getting 2 sticks of dynamite, and I'm gonna go climb it, and I'm gonna stick them 2 sticks of dynamite up his nose. And then I'm gonna set him on fire so that it'll break off his nose part.
Did you know the White House contacted South Dakota about it?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they really inquired.
They really
about
did.
Seriously inquired about
it. That's a narcissist.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't you put the first black president there? You understand what I'm saying? That to me makes more sense than putting this yellow back.
And then he had a nerve enough to say, this is how narcissist is. He had a nerve enough to say on his tweet that he's done a whole lot. He's done more than any other president in history, did more for women.
Wow.
Yeah, he grabbed them in the pussy. Yeah.
And then I said on my Twitter, I hope Susan B. Anthony, Lucretia Mott, and Elizabeth Cady Stanton go haunt him in his dreams.
Hey, Patsy, can you do me a favor and videotape that once for me? Because where I live, our facility, we have a facility that's close here that's supposed to be doing the drones for the package for Amazon, and I have yet to see that done yet. Can you just videotape it if y'all just find one? If you see one in the air, just go videotape it so I can see it. Please.
So Marcellus, what happened with the infrastructure? So it never went anywhere?
Now that is the golden question.
I'm concerned about that too.
Well, Fred, here's the thing. Black people are smarter than that. Black people, we're smarter than that. First of all, we know how to keep. We keep our asses at home. Now I hate to say this, and to all my white brothers and sisters who watch these programs and who support me on my channel, understand what I'm about to say. It's not meant to be a racist comment, but I want y'all to understand, because like a white lady today got run over by, was it a moose or a boar? Just ran her all over today because she's trying to take a photo in the wild of this damn thing.
Goodness.
Oh my goodness! I don't go in the water with the great white shark. Don't be sympathizing.
Listen,
should have had our ass out the way, Kimberly.
Right.
This is the fucking test. This is the fucking test. That fucker should have had us stupid ass out there fucking with that moose.
That's correct.
I don't mess with
this
people.
Is not like, I feel sorry for Lisa. Like, I'm in shock that this lady is taking a picture with the moose. Why are you out there?
I'm sorry. Simply Bashard corrected me. It was a bison. Oh, you should have.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
They bigger.
That thing tore her up.
Good.
Tore her up.
Are bisons endangered species or something?
Yeah, tore her up.
Good.
Can you send me the video, Marcella?
You got.
It was on the news.
Sorry. Rest in peace, lady, wherever you are.
I gotta find it. Lord, no, I don't know if she's still alive or she just hurt. But I'm gonna get back to your question in a minute, Roxanne. Fred, black people are smarter than that. But here's what I would suggest. All of what we really need to stop doing, and this goes back to the classism thing again. Black people who've been fortunate enough to make it out of the hood got to stop treating people who are still in the hood like they don't matter.
Exactly.
We have to stop doing that, and we have to not leave the hood and go to a different neighborhood and just be like, oh well, let them make it the best way they can. No,
like I did.
We have to understand that God saves us so that we can save somebody else. And even if you just go to the hood just to mentor a family or to mentor somebody in the hood that will allow you to mentor them. Everybody who has made it out of the hood should be mentoring at least one person that's in the hood that has sense enough to listen.
Or in the black business in the hood.
Exactly, and get out of there. You have to be able and be willing to do that, and it's going to be frustrating. That's one of the reasons why I don't like our system of pastoring in the black community, because what we know as being a pastor and how we look at pastoring is not how the Bible looks at pastoring. It's completely different as far as I'm concerned. These big mega churches, you can't pastor 5,000 people. I don't care what you say. That's impossible. You cannot pastor.
Exactly. We say that all the time. No, not even with your pastor helpers.
Yeah, it's not possible.
Pastor helper.
Right?
Which ain't even in the Bible either, but that's a whole nother matter. I just want to say we have to stop looking at our other black people, and y'all need to fall in love with your people. I have fallen in love with black people. I love black people. From the kinks in our hair to the beady beads on the back of our neck.
The big noses, the pretty big nose.
Jackson 5 nostrils.
I could cry, seriously. That's how I feel about my people. I love black people. And you're not going to make me think anything is wrong with being black, being surrounded by black people, black things. And there is always some black person who is intelligent enough to get you an answer. See, our community for too long has always been looking outside of our community for answers. There's always a black person who is smart enough to get you to answer.
Let me say this. Let me put a point there, because Michelle and I was talking, and we were saying we both had some surgery, and after surgery, there's certain things that you need to do in order to stay clean and be healthy. And it was funny because neither one of our doctors told us that, but we instinctively knew from past generations how to take care of this particular wound. So you're right.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of stuff that needs to be passed down to the new generation.
Mm-hmm.
Even the folks that's using rice water on their hair.
Oh, Lord.
What?
I'm telling y'all, they say that works.
I
They
know
say
it
that
is
works.
It does work because I know somebody in my family who's using it.
Rice water does what to your
It
hair?
helps to grow your hair back. If you got a bald spot, it will help you to get your hair back.
Well, shit. Oh, well, I'm too far gone.
Same here, brother. You're going to have a bowl of rice water. You got to get one of them suction cups and put it on to fill up the water and have it suction all the air out so you can sit there with a bowl of rice water on your head. Nah,
Only thing, I got to go to Benny Hinn and get him that magical coat he got the swinging over my scalp. I wake up in the morning, I had dreadlocks.
Right. Now back to Roxanne's question about the infrastructure, because this is important. And you guys need to go back and watch that TED Talk. He laid out several different things. I mean, Kimberly, he went down the list. Bam, 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 bam. And understand the human condition is always about self-preservation.
Right.
Okay? White people are trying to preserve themselves. Black people need to be trying to preserve themselves. We're not the ones arguing in Walmart about wearing a mask.
Yes, that's what I wanted to talk about next.
No, we just go to block parties.
Yeah, that's true too. Some of us.
Okay, all right, and I'm a rest now and go to the host. Go ahead, Madam Host.
Speaking of what you were saying, these two different people. There was a lady named. This actually happened a month ago, but I read about it and I was just so horrified. I actually saw a video about it from the Young Turks. Then I found an article. A woman. We're gonna just call her Karen. Karen with no mask coughs on a brain cancer patient in the store.
She'd have been a dead bitch if she'd have did that to me.
So it would have been.
And she did not have a mask. The other lady had a mask, and I guess the lady said, "How come you don't wear a mask?" And the lady started like, "Oh, I have the right. It's a hoax." Da, 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 da. And she coughed on the lady, and they found out later on the lady. I think she started filming the lady too. And later on, they found out the lady was actually recovering from brain cancer.
Wow.
Treatment. She should have been arrested.
Yeah.
Right. Because to me, I consider a cough a deadly weapon at this moment.
No. Spitting on somebody and coughing on somebody is aggravated assault.
I consider it at this point that's a deadly weapon because you could have the virus and you trying to threaten my life.
Yeah,
and now I feel threatened. I'm gonna whoop your damn ass. That's it.
Ain't no ass
right there where you stand.
Yeah.
If I get corona, right? If I get corona, it's gonna be with swollen knuckles because I'm gonna be shit at you.
You cough on me, I'm gonna put my fucking cigar out on your lip. That's what I'm gonna do. You won't spit on another motherfucker. You'll swallow all your spit. That day.
There was also another incident where a dad went to the grocery store with his sons. Yep. The dad was not wearing a mask. Actually, him and his sons, they were not wearing masks. But the other people in the store were wearing masks. The dad with no mask got mad at the people who were wearing masks and started going on a rant. His son stepped in and was like, "Dad, let's go. Dad, let's go." And literally had to pull their father away from the people he was talking to. And one of them actually lifted the dad up to carry him out the store.
White man?
Yes.
Of course.
Because I guarantee you, my fraternity brothers watching us tonight, Ed, would they have tried that on Broad Market in Newark? Hell no.
I know this is gonna sound really bad, and I hate to say this out loud. But before white people showed up on these here United States, there was no syphilis. There was none of those other diseases.
No diseases at all.
When these white folks showed up, it was disease after disease.
Yeah, chicken pox and everything else.
I'm just saying. Come on, white people. You don't have a good history when it comes to these types of things.
The only one we brought over was malaria, so that was it.
But they need to
Ancestors, that's it.
they need to learn how to
Mhm.
stop repeating history.
Yeah.
White folks, you're just repeating history all over again. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Mhm.
And it really should be a norm that if you come into a store without your mask, you should automatically get your ass whooped.
Yeah, you should be
'Cause
turned
that,
away
to me,
immediately.
that's like saying, "Fuck y'all, I'm gonna do what I want to do."
Mhm.
And I just say
And-
everybody should start picking up canned goods, hitting you in the back of your head.
Yeah,
Just find a canned good and start socking the shit out of you in the back of your head.
Remember,
You don't want to leave, we're just gonna hit you with these damn canned
remember
goods.
when I said a couple of weeks ago, I said ass whoopings change lives, and everybody, oh Daryl, you just want to fight. No, it's some people you can talk to, some people you got to yell at, and then some people you just got to put your hands on them. They get blood.
That's all they understand.
Get the blood to pump into their brain so they start thinking clear.
Yeah.
But I bet you if you get hit in the back of the head with a can of cranberry sauce, you'll figure out real quick.
No, not
the
motherfuckers
back, ain't playing with your ass.
Marcellus, not the back, right here. in between the eyes. Like, oh, I shouldn't have did that right
and
there.
listening to Trump gonna get their ass kicked.
It really is. And some people, some of the stores are, and that in particular, that store didn't throw the man out. He was mad at people for wearing the mask. There are some stores where they would have told him he couldn't come in. They're mad about that too.
Hey, where do all these, ladies and gentlemen, where do all these incidents take place at?
Probably in the South.
No, not even the South.
I don't know, Walmart, Sam's Club.
In the suburbs. You're not going to have nobody acting a fool like that in the city of anywhere.
Well, that is true because
they're in small little towns.
That is true.
Suburbs, and they're in small little towns. See,
goodness.
Let me explain something to you. So I've lived in rural areas and I've lived in urban areas. Let me tell you something. I live on the farthest east outskirts of Cleveland. Past me is way out there where the white folks live in Mentor, Painesville, whatever. And ain't nobody gonna go into East Cleveland on the east side of Cleveland acting a fool like that. Because the only thing, this is how the news will run. White man gets his ass stomped to sleep. Filming that. Had have been in the store. He'd have had plenty of air. You'd have saw so many Air Jordan footprints across that ass. You'd be like, damn, was he at the Nike store? That's how that story would have ended.
Okay, please post it in the Facebook group, Money No Love.
Please. Yes, please. But what kind of privilege do you think you have to have in order to make a badge that you think you can wear that would excuse you from obeying the law? Oh, that's a level of privilege that I just.
Okay,
you understand what I'm saying?
I agree, but we need to stop and put a little pin, as Roxanne would say, right here. There are some black people out here that's stupid like that too.
Yeah.
I ain't talking, and I'm not.
They think it's a hoax.
I'm not talking about the so-called educated sophisticates like the Herman Cains who's now dead as hell. I'm talking about these hood jokers. Man, I see more jokers walking around with no mask on, like the disease is gonna bounce off their ass and hit somebody else. These hood jokers, these jailhouse philosophers and these hoteppers, talking about this is a conspiracy to kill the black man. Okay, so yeah,
no, I'm trying to see what was gonna happen.
Yeah, so your dumb ass, you say it's a conspiracy to kill the black man, but your black ass walking around without a mask.
Ida B. Wells,
exactly.
1, 2, 3.
I was trying to have a serious moment.
Frankie Beverly, 1, 2, 3.
Hold that, Marcellus, because we are going to talk about that.
Lord have mercy.
But see, it's sad. People, and I tell everybody, just like I got a fraternity brother that I went to college with, and I talked to him like, oh, he's mad because he's a high school football coach, and he's mad because they canceled the sporting season. I said, the reason you feel that way, one, you don't have any children. You're not a parent. You've never been married. You don't have no kids. I said, on top of that, you have never done what I've had to do. You have never had to put a toe tag on somebody's foot and put them in a body bag. I said, until you've had to do that, you'll see this situation differently. I have seen people die, and I've had to prep their body for the funeral home to come get them when I worked in an assisted living facility. That changes everything.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is nothing to play with. There are 150,000 people dead now that were alive Christmas Day.
And I know one of my personal friends, two of my personal friends last year, and I was telling you guys, one of my friends, his daughter actually had COVID. We didn't know it was COVID at the time. Actually, this COVID stuff has been here since last year. It was here before 2020. When
2018, it was here.
Right. When she got it, we were like, because they were calling it Kawasaki disease.
Yeah.
My friend,
I remember that. Yeah.
Because my friend sent me a text message, and he got mad at me because I was like, dude, you trying to tell me your daughter got a disease named after a motorcycle? Because I literally put that to him in a text message because I thought he was joking. Like, who comes up with a Kawasaki disease? I'm like, I never heard of it. Dude,
real disease.
She was on death's door.
Yeah.
She was on death's door. And then from her to another person. So I agree with you, Daryl, 100%.
My filmmaking friend, their youngest child had Kawasaki disease. This is 2020. He had it in 2018, and he almost died. That boy was 8 years old. He almost.
So did my friend's daughter.
The boy spent almost 30 days in the hospital.
Yeah, and she spent a good, at least, if not 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, almost a month. And it was so sad because when I went into and I don't want to talk about that. I'm gonna stop. Go ahead, go on with something else.
Okay.
Because it just makes me emotional. So just go on with something.
Yeah, it does. Because it really does.
People are dying and they're not taking it serious.
They're stupid, Daryl. That's why I'm staying in the house, and when all y'all die, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna enjoy the fruits of all of y'all labor.
Hey,
so go with y'all stupid.
I go to work. When I come home, I take my clothes off at the door, and I go straight to the laundry room. And they laugh. My kids laugh because I'm always spraying them and stuff. But I said, "But you still here." I'm not taking no chances.
And as soon as you come in my house, there is a table right by the front door. It has Lysol wipes. It has hand sanitizer. Everything is right by the front door. So as soon as you come in, you get sprayed. You get something in your hand,
and leave them damn shoes outside.
Yep, they don't even go anywhere in the house. You actually take them off. Everybody takes off their shoes in the house. So it is what it is.
Yeah, we don't do the shoes in the house here either.
Even though in Japan,
she's a diabetic, so
even though in Japan, I don't know if y'all saw that video I posted in Japan with the kids, how they went to school. Did you see how they show up to school and they get the bottom of their feet get sprayed, then they wash their hands, and then they got a thing that they have to spin around. And I say, why is America always so late with everything?
Can you send me that link? I want to see that.
Yeah, I'll find it for you and send it to you. It's on my Instagram, Kim. It's actually on my Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's crazy. And when was this, Deshonda? Was this last year or year before? Wow. And then I'm so sick of the president calling this the China virus.
Oh my goodness.
That's so prejudiced. Oh my God.
And then call it the Kung flu. I was like, and then one time it was an Asian lady. I don't even think they were from China. It was an Asian reporter asked him a question, valid question. And he was like, go ask China. And I was like, did you do that shit on purpose? Because they ate? Lord.
Like he not the damn president. You're the fucking president, dumbass.
You're going to name something to call it the China virus. Hell, if your mama got pregnant with you in the back seat, we ain't calling your ass back seat. Goddamn, that's just racist.
Exactly.
Well, here's what I've been doing. Make sure you take your vitamins, and Roxanne and I had this conversation before. When you get up in the morning, make sure you have some hot tea, some hot coffee, and let the heat from that tea and coffee hit the back of your throat. And
multivitamins.
Yeah, make sure y'all taking your vitamins and you're doing your stuff. Because even when I start to feel sick, I will put on them vitamins and I will do what Roxanne and I talk about. Because I thought I was gonna catch a cold here over the last couple of days, but I was like, nah, let me get up on these vitamins, get myself back up in here, because I ain't went nowhere, so I should be sick, because ain't nobody in the house sick. So it's like, come on.
And try some black seed oil. Black seed oil is really good.
I got all the black seed I need, but I just can't. I ain't used none of it. That's the problem. I need to use some of it. I got enough black seed.
What did you use? What did you use? What, you coat your neck with it? What?
I can coat somebody's neck with my black seed if they want me to, but it just depends on.
You walk right into it.
Just depends.
I wasn't even talking to you. I was talking to Roxanne.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought that was directed.
Black seed is a mineral, like a vitamin that you just take.
Oh, you have to ingest it, not.
You got her so easy. She walked right into that.
Right, and it's
Do you take a teaspoon of it? Tablespoon a day? What?
I have the pill.
Marcella, Kim would have got our asses if she was our sister. We'd have got our ass whooped every day.
Oh yeah, every day.
She'd have walked us into. We'd have walked
every
into
day.
Every time she'd have got mad and told on us. We'd have got our ass switch put on our ass every day for mess with her. Leave Kim alone. You know Kim sensitive.
Oh my God, that is too funny.
You so easy. You so easy to set up.
But wait a minute, the last thing I said, I did that so Marcellus could come back with something though.
And I did too. I always have a good comeback. That's for sure.
Okay. We thought he went away, but unfortunately he's still around. Kanye West turned in signatures that are I think Illinois and New York that are fraudulent. And he met with the president's son-in-law.
Now they should blame the Republican Party for that, because they are the ones who were helping him with those signatures, and they need to investigate that. Because first of all, they were supposed to be helping Kanye get those signatures, and how all of a sudden now all these signatures are fraudulent. It was the Trump campaign helping him do that. Why don't y'all investigate that? That's all.
And they said that if they do investigate, he could actually land in jail, because this is against the law to have.
If you're gonna put him in jail, put the whole Trump administration in jail. Because it now, and see, I hate to come to Kanye's rescue, because I know he bipolar and he crazy and everything. But if they gonna put Kanye,
maybe he'll get some mental health.
I want all of them people surrounding him to go to jail, because that was a Republican Party that came to his rescue and did all of that. Kanye ain't never ran for nothing. He don't even know what he's doing.
Oh, and then he also tweeted that he's willing to speak with the New York Times about his conversation with Jared Kushner, because it was about Dr. Claude Anderson's book called Powernomics. And Dr. Claude Anderson,
Dr. Anderson. Y'all know who Dr.
he was on a Breakfast Club, but he's also like a Black economist.
I love Dr. Anderson.
So, but I'm just trying to figure out, you were talking about this book with Jared Kushner?
Yeah, and you know what he was probably doing? Jared Kushner was taking notes so that he can stop us from actually having Black economics and Black power.
He probably was just listening to Kanye like,
No.
That's nice.
No. Trust me, there is a whole system set up in place. God, I wish I had time. This whole system is set up against us. It really is. And if people understood that, and the structure that Dr. Anderson taught us back in the day, and see, this is one of the reasons why Fred Price stopped being so popular. Because when Fred Price got hip to what was going on, and he preached that sermon series about, Blacks and race and racism, and then he started inviting people like Dr. Anderson to his church and stuff like that. Everything with the whole big old change and twist. That's a whole nother.
Then all of a sudden he stopped preaching and his son took over.
Yeah, he's 80-something years old, though, Daryl. He looks amazing, but he's 80-something years old, Daryl. He can't.
Yeah, he dyes his hair well.
Well, what did he do? I mean, hey, he's still living. And that man, he's still the same size he's always been. They say he's like the most disciplined eater from people that I know who have, been around him. He's the most disciplined person, they say, when it comes to what he eats and drinks. They say he is so disciplined. I'm not that disciplined, because I'm going to have more than one scoop of ice cream. You better hope I don't eat the whole tub, because I'd be like,
I like a disciplined eater myself.
Today's a bad day.
I'm a disciplined
eater. I am too. I eat everything I see.
Oh,
I know
you
you
are?
are. I bet he is.
I
I'm a
bet
good
you are,
friend, Nina.
Daryl.
I sure am. The sure the hell I am. I'm popular.
Mm-hmm.
You sure is, but
Yeah.
until you do right by somebody.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Moving right along.
Right?
Okay.
People love me.
Oh, stop. There have been protests in Chicago for the last several weeks. So much so it went from peaceful protesting to looting and rioting. One of the Black Lives Matter members even said to the looters that these companies have insurance, so it was like he was kind of encouraging it. So much so that the city raised the drawbridges so that protesters couldn't come into the city. Because some people believe it's people that are from outside of the city who are coming in, who are doing the looting and the vandalizing. And it all came about because of a young man who was shot by police. But when they found out was that he actually shot at the police himself, and they shot back. But then, unfortunately, those same cops, though, had their body cameras off. There's no evidence of what occurred.
What really happened?
And then I think last weekend, about several hundred protesters were arrested for disorderly conduct. And so there was actually Black Lives Matter did a protest around the jail where they were trying to get people, enough momentum and to help get them released. What do y'all think about that?
I'm just glad they didn't tear up their own neighborhood. I'm for civil unrest. I think sometimes that's just what it takes.
I agree.
Martin Luther King said it best. A riot is the voice of the unheard.
Well, I'm going to throw something at you guys. The reason why the reporter was encouraging them to loot because they understand the insurance aspect of this. Some of these businesses, the only way they're going to stay open, they better hope and pray for a riot or somebody to come in there and steal all their stuff so they can make an insurance claim. Because that's the only way some of these businesses are going to stay open. And so the reporters understand that. And that's one of the reasons why they said that. And so I'll yield my comments back to the moderator because that's all I have on that.
Okay. California wants Uber and Lyft to change the status of their drivers from contractors to employers. They actually went to court with California, and I think the court sided with California. But now Uber and Lyft are threatening to leave California.
I'll start this off.
Go ahead.
Start this off. I don't know if y'all know I used to drive Uber. If y'all didn't know that before. I always did all kind of contract work because I'm self-employed, so I like doing whatever I want to do, right? So when it comes to Uber and Lyft, here we go. First of all, Uber and Lyft has two problems. Number one, Uber should have been paying the drivers a lot more money. Uber takes about 30%, sometimes 40% of every ride that you order from the driver. Okay, you need to understand that. So they're not picking up anybody. They don't have no maintenance on their car. They're not doing any of that. And Uber's getting 30 and 40%. Okay, that makes no sense whatsoever. The only thing that Uber is managing is an algorithm and a computer system. Uber has offices all over the darn place. When you talk to somebody, you're talking to somebody in India, Pakistan, who don't never understand a word that's coming out of your mouth. It's just always very difficult. So they're running this business horribly. And instead of them listening to the drivers, they're listening to whomever they're listening to. And so now in California, they're trying to institute certain things that they should have instituted before. Like earlier in the year, they gave the drivers the ability to put certain percentages on their rides in order for them to increase more money. So in certain areas, you can actually hit a button and demand more money in that particular area for a ride. And so that's just a problem with Uber and Lyft as far as that's concerned. Daryl, I'll let you. I'll pivot to you.
They're not going to take their business out of California. You're not going to remove yourself from one of your biggest markets. That's bad business. What you're going to do is try to work within the system in California and try to come to a happy medium. That's just a big bluff. And if California says, okay, you want to leave, bye. They'll come back to the negotiation table real quick.
But I need y'all to understand, a lot of these cab companies in California have folded and left. So Uber and Lyft is now like the main source of transportation for a lot of people.
Right.
So if they end up doing that, it's gonna be a big thing. And to the McCray Kings, let me tell you something. I like doing Uber and Lyft because I made a lot of money. I can't speak for people. A lot of people talking about, oh, well, you can't make any money. I don't know what y'all was doing because I made a lot of money. And I could give a class on how to make money with Uber and Lyft at this point. Because first of all, a lot of the Uber and Lyft drivers don't even know their numbers. They don't know how much money they need to make every day in order to cover the cost of their gas and their maintenance on their car. So I used to actually teach drivers how to actually come up with their number every day. A lot of drivers didn't know how to come up with their number. So it depends on the type of car you have, how many gallons of gas you can put in your car every day, and how many gallons of gas you're driving out. So there's certain factors that contribute to that. But I used to actually teach, and all my friends, they'll tell you, I'm really big on numbers because you got to know your numbers. If you don't know your numbers, you're going to lose money every day of the week. And anybody that hangs around me, y'all know I'm big on the numbers. So it is what it is. But yeah, I didn't know that about you guys, McCray King. So that's cool. I made a lot of money with Uber and Lyft.
I did it a few times. I didn't like it, so I stopped doing it because I felt
Daryl,
I didn't want to be on the bar district, so that's why I stopped.
Listen, I didn't do bars. The only time I ever did a bar was on Friday night, and
that's what I was doing Friday and Saturday night.
Yeah, but here's
I made
the
good
part.
money, but I just wouldn't feel.
I didn't, because if somebody threw up in my car, that was going to be the last day. Because you were going to get ass beat the same day you threw up, because I wasn't playing that. But I'm gonna tell you, Daryl,
the whole car.
Daryl, I can literally tell you how to do big events and certain days and certain spots in your city and make bank. Now you might have to wait. You might have to wait, and I'll teach you some stuff as far as which rides to deny. Because see, the thing about Uber and Lyft, a lot of Uber drivers just took every ride, and they would and when the calls would come in, they would just take whatever came. See, I used to reject a lot of calls. And the reason why I would reject a lot of calls, because I knew if it was coming from certain areas, certain places, the ride wasn't going to be any good. And so we used to teach people how to do this. And man, shoot, we made so much money.
I had a route one time. I drove a person 45 minutes away to the airport in Akron because they didn't want to go to the Cleveland airport because it was cheaper to fly to Akron. And I made just that one run. I made $150.
That's rated.
Wow. Now, Jazzy Carrot, I can tell you how to get around that too. I need to teach a class.
Master class?
I do. I need to teach a class. Yeah. And listen, there was a guy in my area who owned a Tesla. I got a million stories I could talk about, but yeah, he actually broke it down for me. When you drive for Uber and Lyft, but you drive a Tesla, the one thing you're going to replace consistently is your tires, because Teslas they're not very good on the tires. You have to replace your tires very often if you drive a Tesla. And so, yeah. And I've already talked to Tesla owners about that. So, yeah.
Do you know there are more people that drive Teslas here? That's like, you see Teslas so much here, it's unbelievable. I've never seen that many Teslas.
I love them.
You see them in Ohio, Sarah?
Yes. As a matter of fact, the dealership is around, I want to say, it's down the street from one of my cigar shops. It's less than 7 miles from me, and they have business just like that. They can't keep cars on their lot. They sell out of their inventory fast.
They must have a lot of showrooms in the Midwest.
Mm-hmm. That's why I think they're making most of their money, in my opinion, because they wouldn't really make money like in the Northeast. I don't think too much. But in the
Simply
Midwest,
Richard say they the new Honda Accords. No, Simply Richard, they
no.
aren't expensive to be the new Honda Accords.
Tesla is
Hey.
high end. Tesla is high end, Richard.
This is
I
just a
love
reminder.
Honda. Shoot, that's all I'm gonna buy is a Honda.
They have great resale value. Hondas have great resale value. Hondas and Subarus have great
And
resale value.
Toyotas as well.
And Toyotas, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everyone. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, get a hold.
Honda.
Go, Kim. What was you gonna say?
I wanted to remind everyone, like Ava Collier just reminded me, if you would like to support the A-Team channels, here are our cash apps here. We do this to make technology upgrades. Like I got a new laptop and I got a new selfie light.
Y'all just let me out.
Daryl and wait, no, there's one with yours on there. Oh, here it is. Sorry. Rox G 1969. You're gonna need some new headphones.
Mm-hmm.
And what else did you need?
Me or Roxanne?
Roxanne.
Oh yeah.
I think you gotta get a light too.
Do a camera,
She need everything. She need everything. She need everything.
I'm trying to get my next thing on my list to get a webcam. I know Daryl and Marcellus got their
now Roxanne's YouTube channel. When she do her YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be so good. And Roxanne's stuff gonna be good. You probably gonna cry a lot. And I know I'm gonna cry a lot, but her Roxanne channel gonna be good.
There's some humor at the end.
Yeah, she's gonna have to keep us in a good space at the end of it because it's gonna be emotional, that's for sure.
I'm gonna have to be on mute a lot because I get.
See, I don't even think Kim is gonna even listen.
No, she can't. She get triggered.
What you
think? Yeah,
Kim
will start.
No, you just gotta tell me beforehand. I just do my my breathing exercises. I'm gonna
get you a bag of refill. I'm gonna get you a bag of refills.
No, she probably do better with the gummies.
Yeah, she needs some brownies.
Y'all gonna give me medicine that's gonna make me want to eat raw.
You gonna call Kim?
No,
her eyes gonna be this big.
Hold on. I can stop it. Daryl, is there a particular strain of marijuana that a person can smoke that won't have them having the munchies and want to eat up everything?
I don't want to do this around here. With my family, that's the
so
kind
she
of thing
can't
I
get
want to do by
gummies or
myself.
nothing.
I mean, she can get it.
Go in the car, Kim. Go in the car.
He said edibles.
And then you start driving somewhere and have a goddamn accident.
No.
You're not gonna have an accident. Who you know ever smoked a joint and went out and got in an accident? You driving slow.
I don't want to be the first one.
You won't. You'll be stuck. The cops will stop you like, ma'am, do you realize you was doing 12 miles an hour on the freeway? Your ass ain't hitting shit. If you do, you'll bump it like this. Cocaine makes you drive fast.
Well, let me tell y'all. They done made it legal here in Illinois. And I'm telling you, Justice and I was out, and we were going through the cornfield, and all you could smell was marijuana. Mm-hmm. So these farmers out here are definitely growing it. Definitely.
And they're stupid for making it illegal. Every state that's made it legal is making millions of dollars.
And I live in a state who hasn't legalized it, so I'm not going to do it.
And we praying that Ohio do. And I ain't gonna lie. But here's the thing, though. You can get medical marijuana in Ohio now. But if you get it, if I were to buy some weed here in Ohio now, I have to give up my firearm permit. They won't let you have it until because it's not legal for personal shit.
And speaking of that, I believe that video that I don't know if it was Kimberly or Roxanne or who posted, maybe it was you, Daryl, where the man put down his gun today and ended up getting shot by the other man.
That was me.
Yeah, I think it's because that other dude was smoking marijuana. What would make you put down your damn gun while another man is holding a gun on you, and you're gonna end up getting shot and killed? How stupid was that?
Yeah, and you had you had a damn Tech 9, and you're gonna put your Tech 9 down, and he popped you.
It's crazy.
Both of them was probably high.
Well,
look, next on Malico Records, no matter how high I get, I'll always be next to you, no matter how high I get.
I knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was
Thank you, Monica Gregory. Thank you.
To you.
I knew he was gonna do. I knew he was gonna do that shit. I knew he was gonna do that shit. Marcellus the kind of joker come to a damn funeral and look over in the casket and just bust out singing.
I'll be like Dave Chappelle. We had to stop.
Oh Lord.
Lord, Marcellus.
You smoke.
I'm
You
just
smoke.
saying.
I mean, you smoke a joint. I mean, you're not gonna be out here talking about something gonna have you. No, you're gonna be calm. You won't be taking that class anymore.
I'm not taking it. I'm not gonna start
Don't,
doing drugs.
because you know what?
If
That shit makes me paranoid as hell. And then the people that's smoking it with you get mad at you because you keep jumping and looking around. They be like, "Would you stop that shit, Roxanne?"
Hold on,
Daryl. I don't even smoke it.
The two. What's the difference between sativa and the other one? One mellows you out. The other one has you all hype, right?
Indica makes you more like this. Some indica, like what I'm smoking now, makes you real relaxed.
Indica makes you real relaxed. Sativa
Make you want to sink into the couch.
And it makes you want to sink into the couch. There, saying the sativa does what?
Sativa is more of a head high.
And sativa's a head high.
It's like
Oh no, I couldn't even nothing messing with my head.
Yeah, and that's the one that have you paranoid, Roxanne. But
I'll sink into my couch.
See what they're trying to do to me, understanding? See?
it's more, the CBD is higher than the THC in sativa.
The THC and the other stuff is higher in the sativa.
Life is late.
Listen to me.
CBD.
Here's the problem with marijuana, though, and this is what gets people addicted. I did not know until this past year. They make marijuana in different flavors, like gelato and ice cream, all this other shit. That is the problem.
No, they make cigars like that. Like I tell you,
but Daryl,
my cognac cigars. And then,
but if you're addicted to something, I love ice cream. If you make weed that tastes like ice cream, you know what I'm saying? You got that brownie, chocolate brownie fudge ice cream, and I'm smoking weed.
Yeah,
I don't want this every day. No wonder these people walking around high all the time.
There's a type of weed called, they got chocolate. They call it chocolate Thai.
Jesus. I can't.
Lord, could y'all imagine them making a cheesecake one? Oh my God.
They
do. 87. Wait, there's how many strands? What?
A minimum of 130 strands of weed. It's probably more than that now because these people are creating different strands every day.
But I read something about a synthetic marijuana that they spray stuff on it.
Yeah, that's synthetic. You don't want to mess.
Yeah, but I heard that'll kill you.
Synthetic weed. You don't want.
That'll have you lose your mind. Yeah.
Yeah, they had that K2. You be like you're doing one of those.
K2 and that spice shit. No, that's what we're having the white kids going crazy. That K2 and that spice.
They had a couple of what do you call it? Raids here. People going to the park, smoke it.
Wow.
No, get you a pot and some Miracle Grow. Grow your own in your house with your heating lamp. Line the closet of one of your closets with some aluminum foil and black trash bags. And just put your little light bulb in there. No. In about 4 months, you'll be Rocky Mountain High.
How do you know this?
Because I've done it when I was younger. I'm the cigar blogger.
You're trying to make us little drug addicts over here.
And the man said Rocky Mountain High.
Marijuana is not a drug. It grows from the earth for you and I.
Here we go.
I live in Texas. It's illegal here.
No. Cocaine is made from poppy seeds and plants.
That grows in the earth.
No, marijuana is a plant. And if you should dry it and smoke it, and there's some after effects.
Don't smoke no Girl Scout cookies.
If you read Genesis chapter 1, verse 28, it tells you about marijuana. Praise him. I'm just saying. Don't believe Daryl. Read the Bible for yourself. Genesis chapter 1, verse 28.
Is this the spill the kids gave you? Was this the spill that the kids gave you?
No, I read that for myself.
Moving on, Kimberly. I'm not even going down this road.
Cee-lo Green
Ah,
criticized the WAP song and the video by Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. I believe he called it. What did he call it? It was, what's the
he
word
basically
that an
called some
older
hoes.
person always says
He basically
about
called
young
them some
people?
hoes. He basically called them some hoes. But
Basically
anyway,
called them some hoes. This was like really horrible,
he full of
And
shit.
people, yeah. Go ahead, Darren. You got it.
Look here. Any man that make the song Closet Freak, which is one of my theme songs, by the way, he ain't got shit to say. And he seems to have forgotten his where he slipped on women some drugs and had sex with them. And he seems to have forgot he has selective amnesia. So, and also for people his age and my age and older who seem to have forgotten that they used to listen to 2 Live Crew and all these other groups. Now all of a sudden these women is so bad they made a song. When they yeah, and you listen to Little Kim back in the day talking about what she would do to a penis and blah blah blah. Now all of a sudden they so holier than thou. They're hypocrites.
Daryl, I have one question. Did you even watch the video?
Oh yes, I did. Yes, I did. It was all right. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not offering no criticism of these women because I listened to 2 Live Crew when I was in college. How the hell am I gonna pass judgment on somebody now?
Yeah, and you was down there when they was doing Freaknik, right? In Atlanta,
Damn
right?
Damn right. I was there.
And you beat Freaknik.
And I listened to Uncle Luke. And before there was Uncle Luke, there was something down south. If you know about it from Florida, Jam Pony Express, Uncle Luke ain't got nothing on them.
Well, there's always been a hole in this situation other than her foot.
You gonna make Kim mad again? Stop.
Go ahead.
Let me just say this. All I'm going to say about this is Cee-lo Green sings the best version of Mary Did You Know that I happen to love, which is one of my favorite songs. If you've never heard Cee-lo Green sing Mary Did You Know, you should look it up.
I love that song.
I know he sings the best version of that to me that is out there. And I don't care what Cee-lo Green says because he looks like a pimp from the future. Half the time he's dressed like a pimp from the future.
And that's what they're talking about, his outfits. You can't talk about nobody.
So I'm not going with, I don't look to Cee-lo Green to be like the moral compass for things like that. And you coming from an industry that is like full of hoes and full of people doing all kind of stuff. And let's just be true, Cee-lo. We all know the kind of women you go after. And mind you, his wife was not ugly. She was a fine woman. That one woman that he had, she was fine. So I'm just saying, I don't look to you for information, and that's all.
Okay. These are not the type of women that I would want my teenagers listening to and trying to emulate or imitate. I don't want my daughters doing that. That's not what like I said on the ladies show. On a ladies show, that's not some game that I want to spit to my daughter. I'm going to spit the education. I'm going to make sure that my daughter is self-sufficient. She doesn't need a man. A man is just something to add to what he has to add and she has to add, and it's just something wonderful. I don't want all of her work tied up in her pussy. No.
I understand that, but I think the thing was he is over there criticizing them for this video and this song when it's like him being a hypocrite because he made those type of songs. He had those type of women in his songs back in the 90s.
Right.
Okay, well, Kimberly, I've had my whole moments before. I'm not perfect,
I still that
song, it was a bit much.
I understand what you're saying, but I guess the whole point is you, like you said, you want different from your girls, but if let's say your girls, when they do start going back to clubs and they're with their friends, this is the song they're probably gonna be rapping to or dancing to. but they might
And
not be
so would I. So would
So
I, because I
but my
can't hear the
thing
words to the music no damn way in the
yeah, but
club if I was to go.
Is Tanika Shanae in here?
she
In
was.
the
She's in
chat?
there. Mhm.
Tanika.
Thank you,
Tanika.
Jazzy Carriot.
She
Tanika.
agrees with me.
Thank you. That's exact. But Tanika, down there where you near New Orleans, this song ain't got nothing on them bounce songs at all.
And what about back in the day? But Jazzy Carrot is right. Who was that? Millie Jackson or was that Roberta
Betty
Flack?
Wright.
No,
It
Roberta
was
That
Flack.
Millie
song.
Jackson.
No. Or one of them
Millie
had.
Jackson.
Let me tell you. No.
That's better. No, we're not.
Stop.
We're not. That's stop.
Millie
That's
Jackson. I believe it was Millie Jackson or Roberta Flack had a song said, "Let me touch your dick."
that was
Let me
Millie.
touch
That
your
was
dick.
Millie.
And
That
she
was
will go
Millie.
out into the audience and
That was
fill
Millie.
men up and be like, "Where's your dick? Let me see your dick. Let me feel your dick." And that was her the whole song was "Where your dick at." And so so everybody running around.
And if she would have tried to touch my husband's thing, I would have two-pieced her ass.
Oh well,
What?
you know, she
Oh
did
well,
go out
you
into
did.
the crowd and she was doing
Standing. Stop.
the Foothold Wonder Twin.
In both
God,
feet.
that child is crazy. Do you hear me? That child, Lord have mercy. Oh my God.
You see the last part of her
What we
statement.
gonna do with her?
And if she did, her foot would still be whole. Shondo, Igbo,
Oh,
you get out
She
of the
mad because
she
it's false
talking about
advertising.
That's probably why
no.
she got shot in the foot, because she got a wop and she said, let me, like you said, let me
They
get
talking
out
about
the
Megan Thee
car.
Stallion when
He was
she
like,
got shot
no,
in the
you're
foot.
not going nowhere. So he wanted to slow her ass down.
No,
She couldn't go nowhere.
No, she couldn't go nowhere because she got shot in the foot for having a penis. Oh, but anyway. You know that.
Okay, you the host.
Hey,
you got the topics.
I'm gonna do my impression of Megan Thee Stallion. Hey.
Kimberly, music speaks to my soul, and that song just doesn't speak to my soul.
That's
That's
fine
all
if
I'm
it
gonna
doesn't
say.
speak to you. I just felt like he was being very sexist and misogynistic.
He probably was.
And the thing was, he produced sexist and misogynistic music. Now all of a sudden, you saved now?
Yeah, but so why would you put any credence on anything that he says? I wouldn't.
And that's why everybody got on his ass and had to remind him of some shit he used to do that he probably still profit, because he's still profiting off those songs.
Well, wait a minute, but that's just like people who come in our comment section trying to say, well, maybe it takes two to tango, and everybody needs to be laying off of Andrea, and da 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 da. And then you remind them of their past, and then wanting to go get out and ask people to get out of the bed and come lay next to them, then they disappear.
Hey, Leah, come on, Leah. Come on, Leah.
Okay. You always starting some shit. That's what I've been talking about, Marcellus. That's that shit I've been talking about with you, Marcellus.
Well, these people always be
That's 20 videos. That's 20 videos right there.
So I'm about to help them make 40 more. Keep up with me.
Lord Jesus, put the wine down. Put the wine down.
Because I don't care. You talk about me till the moon don't work no more, and I ain't gonna bother me.
Okay, Marcellus.
But they ain't figured that out yet. Only person that be concerned about them damn videos is Kimberly. Kimberly be like, "Oh my Lord, oh Lord."
Come on.
I haven't said anything lately.
No, you haven't. You've been very good because you're hanging around the right kind of people.
Hey, little man. Oh,
okay.
Little baby. That's the little baby. That's the little baby. Come on, little baby. Come on.
Okay.
Don't you knock my camera over.
Do y'all know who Jaguar Wright is?
No, but you can tell us.
I know who she is.
Okay.
She's trying to be
Jaguar
relevant.
Wright, he was part of like the neo soul community from the 90s. Did music with The Roots, Common, Erykah.
Can you please shut up?
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love Leah, but not when she growls. And so I don't know if you guys know Malik B of The Roots. Died a couple weeks ago.
Right.
There's been speculation that it's probably from drug use. He had a history and a problem with drug use. He was with the Roots for their first 4 albums, and I think that he's the reason for much of their success. And so it seems that Jaguar Wright is taking his death very hard. And now she's lashed out at the Roots for how they mistreated him. And because I think there was a song alluded to about him and about why he left the group later on. But she also not only lashed out at the Roots for how they treated Malik B, she started alluding to the fact that the men in the neo soul community were not these righteous pro-black men, that they were doing some of the same things that the rappers were doing. They were just sleeping with a whole bunch of women on the side, around, groupies and stuff. They were chasing the women.
Okay,
and then,
her point is what?
Right.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I just think, well, that's the thing. What is her point? And then she started lashing out at Erykah Badu and Jill Scott, saying, what did she said something about
Erykah Badu got a fat ass. That's all I want to say. I don't know if anybody's paying attention. And that's why every dude that go deal with that girl go crazy, because her ass.
Is Miss Marvel still in here? Is Miss Marvel still in here?
Lord have mercy.
She's the one who told me about it, and I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what did Erykah Badu and Jill Scott do to her?
That's why Erykah be singing.
They got hit records.
And that's what Miss Marvel said. She said they got hit records. She didn't.
She don't.
They know her name, and she didn't get all the fame. She's blaming them.
Know her. She ain't nobody.
But she takes the Roots with her on tour.
Who?
Erykah Badu.
Oh, I'm sure she does. She probably takes a lot of those neo soul people, because that's the only way that they can continue to have a career, because you got to.
Roots actually can. No, Erykah has her own backing band and stuff.
Well, yeah, but the Roots.
But they probably do collab a lot. But I just think she's hurt, she's sad, and she's lashing out.
No, she's doing an Andrea. She wants to stay relevant.
That point.
That's why Erykah Badu with that fat ass be like, didn't you know? Didn't you know? Didn't you know?
Well, we all know now, Marcellus. We all know she got a fat ass. Thank you.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Comment went crazy. Everybody be messing around with her.
She said that Jill Scott stole her style and didn't pay her for songs she wrote. She slept with all her boyfriends.
Let's move it on.
She is sounding like a lot like Andre.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm like, you just, why are you talking about this now? If you felt like you was robbed, you should have been talking about this a long time ago.
Exactly.
And guess what else you said?
Next on Malaco Records, don't wait until I die until you ask to be paid.
Common sexually harassed her, even though he was her boyfriend at the time, and they were in bed together. But she told him that she didn't want to have sex that night. But when she woke up, she said his penis was near her mouth.
Who is this?
Jaguar Wright.
She was speaking into the mic.
She should have bit it off.
So she trying to say that she just fell asleep and she don't know that she sucked a dick? I'm confused.
She said that when they were going to bed, she said, no, I don't want to have sex. And she went to sleep. And when she woke up, his penis was near her mouth.
Well, there are a lot of women who wake up in the next morning, their ass is wet and they don't know why it's wet. I'm just saying she wouldn't be the first woman. Is that a surprise?
But I think she's alluded to that comment sexually herself.
Daryl, am I lost here? What's the issue here? I'm a little confused.
I'm sorry, but I know every dick that I suck. I'm sorry.
Like she's reaching.
She knows. She knows. But I'm just saying. I mean, moving right along.
I know every pudding that I sampled. Shit. I got my journal written over there. That's
what I was asking. You got a journal over there?
I do. I have
names and stars next to it, and check marks.
and specialties and gifts and talents. I send my Christmas cards out accordingly. Like,
and if you call right now, get this journal on Jell-O and all of the pudding cups that I've had to suck. Never mind.
And I'd be like, sometimes I just randomly send them a message. I just be like, I just want to say thank you for 1989 in the summer. Doing
you mean
school.
back in the day or now? Because I thought now Erica just has her own band.
No, when she said she took them on tour with her, they could play, the Roots could play as an act themselves. They don't need to back up Erica.
Yeah.
They're a group themselves, so they don't have to back her up.
Oh, okay.
She kept them employed. She let them go on
exactly.
first. And she was the last person to
Who
go
talking
on.
about some you? Who that talking about some you over there in the comments?
I don't know who that is. That must be Facebook because I can't see it. Oh, that's
Some-
Dog Cigar
It's a
Mafia.
beautiful thing. Tell them I said so.
It was near her mouth, not in it.
I'm like, damn, you wake up. If y'all laying in the bed butt ass naked, sometimes you roll around in your sleep.
Right.
Shit. That don't mean you got sexually assaulted. Damn.
She should just feel happy that she got a dick near her mouth.
And that bread basket. Shit,
I'm just saying.
He could have
What's
farted.
the issue here? Well, she should be happy to have an ass near her face. I'm just saying.
She could have farted in his. He could have farted in her mouth.
I don't get it.
I'm like, shit. I'm like, if I'm laying in the bed naked with you and you my girlfriend, goddamn, I'm gonna wake up and get mad because you got a titty in my face or some kitty cat.
Oh no, because in the morning I'm gonna kiss it. That's gonna be the first thing.
You beautiful bastard, you. I love you. Mwah.
Next on Malibu Records, you've been kissed by.
You've been kissed by a smooth criminal.
I'm just saying. What's the problem of these people? Who complains about waking up next to somebody
that
who
you
loves
love
them
with your butt ass naked lover next to? Who complains about shit like that? What the fuck is you snorting?
I don't understand.
Okay,
exactly. We know Mary.
Our last one before Nutville, or is it? I
am a little raunchy. I can't lie. I'm a little raunchy. It depends on what day you catch me, Dee. If you catch me on the right day, good God Almighty.
Well, you all know me, so that's
you catch me on the right day.
You catch me any day. You catch me any day that ends in Y.
Yeah, basically that's correct. That's correct.
And that, Kimberly, is why I don't have that much stress in my life. Hey, if you want to laugh and find out the key to a long life, I'm just a little side note. Look up Ernest Borgnine. I hope I pronounced that old white man's name right. They asked him, say, what's the key to you live to be 93 years old and you look so good? He said, what's the key to your long life? He said, I jerk off every day. And he didn't say, he said it with a straight face on talk show. He said, I masturbate every day. And he didn't smile, he didn't flinch. And he lived.
Kimberly can't do that. Kimberly can't do that.
No, he wasn't married. He just beat up.
Roof. Because she can't do nothing.
Boy, shut up, boy. I'm busy. Boy, get out the bathroom.
Can't do that.
Polo dog. That's why that dog got a twitch in his left eye. Polo thing.
Oh Lord.
He wanted to he saw Kimberly doing something he didn't understand. He went, he was like Scooby-Doo. Oh my God. He was trying to tell on your ass. He was like trying to get your auntie. Like,
okay, life is like, don't hurt nobody.
That's too funny.
Okay. So Daryl's always making fun of me about watching these videos every week.
Oh, no.
And I shared 2 of the videos with the group, and I just told them to watch the first 10 minutes.
Oh, Lord.
So Omar Johnson, for those of you who don't know, I did a couple of videos on him. Basically, this school psychologist, pro-Black, Pan-African school psychologist, who's been raising money from donations to build a independent private school for boys.
How many years he been doing this now, Kim?
Right now they know since 2010, but now people are finding like old tweets, and I think maybe 2009. And then
so let's say he's been doing this almost We'll say
10
12 years. Let's say
almost
12
11.
years. He been raising money for this ragged ass school for 12 years.
Mm-hmm. And last year, a year and a half ago, he bought an old charter school for $400,000.
He claimed.
We think he bought it.
We think he bought it. But since he got his 501(c)(3) tax exemption taken away, he owes taxes. But he keeps telling people, hey, donate. And he's like, oh, we're over here working on the building, but he's not working on the building. So this past couple of weeks, he's posted a lot of different videos. It looks like he's having a Kanye moment or a crack moment or a combination of both. One, he said his vagina was a shrine. He said he's taking wifey resumes. He paid $20,000 for blueprints of a building he bought a year and a half ago, and then
the lies.
He had a Papa-Lock open a door to a storage area that he said he'd never been in before. I'm thinking like, hey, if you bought some buildings for $400,000, wouldn't you like walk through the site and have the keys to everything?
Yes, if you're smart.
Said he wants some people to volunteer to help carpenters, electricians, HVAC people. He needs another $400,000 to renovate the smaller building so that it can be up and running in January 2021. Oh, he said he wants to turn one of the smaller buildings into an FDMG cafe.
Now listen at this bullshit. Now this is the part y'all really need to listen to. Listen at this.
Hold on, let me put myself on mute because I'm about to holler.
No, Kim, go ahead. You finish, but y'all listen at this.
Okay, so a lot of these videos, he's been posting himself on Instagram, and one of them, it was like, because he's Pan-African, he's into the African traditional religions, and he had like a staff, like an African staff, and he was like, oh, we're going to give homage to the ancestors, and he started naming all these people in his family. He's talking about, and one of them was called Uncle Nancy, and I was like, who's Uncle? His name Nancy. He was like, Uncle Nancy, 1, 2, 3, and we were like, what is he doing? Is
Frankie
this really a religion
1, 2, 3.
you're following? Are you
Uncle Nancy?
Uncle Nancy. Smoke over the sacred rod, and he was like, "Oh, this is not marijuana."
Now wait a minute. Here's the part that killed me. Here's the part that kills me. When you're black and somebody tells you, I'm gonna open up a cafe and you guys will, and the children will work the cafe. Sound like free labor to me, but that's a whole nother matter. The children gonna work the cafe so they can learn economics, and you can come there and get you a Harriet Tubman smoothie. No, this nigga didn't. You gonna use Harriet Tubman name. You can come there and get a Harriet Tubman smoothie. And if that wasn't bad enough, ladies and gentlemen, next on Malico Records, you could get you an Ida B. Wells veggie wrap. I said, this nigga has gone crazy. This nigga has gone crazy. And why don't somebody just call him for what he is? This nigga is
he's crazy. He's having some people who know him saying, oh, you guys are just being negative to the black man. You should be supporting him. He's the only one trying to do this. Actually, he's not. And we keep telling y'all, like, look at the receipts. He's lying to y'all. And there are people who still support him. It's just like the same thing with Andrea. He's a narcissist. She's a narcissist. But they still got people following them and believing their shit. I even have people on my videos about what you said about Dr. Umar is wrong. He's the truth. He's what bad thing has he done? I'm like, what bad thing has he done?
How disrespectful it is for you to say Harriet Tubman has been reduced to a fucking smoothie. You can come to the cafe and get a Harriet Tubman smoothie
and an Ida B. Wells veggie wrap, or a what did you say? A Prince of Pan-Africanism RBG shake.
And I'm hate to go here, but he would be out of business if it wasn't for black women.
Yes.
Just like all of these black preachers who are supported by all of this foolishness. It's always black women who support this foolishness, because he looks to be a strong man, and all of these men that
He
you
wants
think
to save the
all
boys. No,
men.
he's using the boys to get in your draws.
Stupid.
Oh, and then he said he had one video they found of him from like back in the day. He said he doesn't need to smoke marijuana to get high. He gets high off essential oils.
Yeah, essential oil. He's sitting there sniffing oils. And tell me, if your man got a problem and he can't get it up,
he's like, oh,
in the
this
bedroom.
is good. That's what he was talking
My man has health insurance, so he would be able to go to the doctor and get real medication.
Oh, and he needs 2 wives, not one. And they have to be different shades. And they have to have natural hair. And then his 2 wives are also going to be his 2 secretaries.
Why would black women? Now, this is a larger question. This is a larger question. But what is it about black women that would make a black woman support a man like this?
Uneducated.
Smooth talker. Hope he's dangling a carrot. And you're going out there like a rabbit trying to get it.
And we know how narcissists can be. They're very convincing.
Well, that is true, because Andrea had us fooled hook, line, and damn single.
This movie was such a friend.
Regina, that smoothie gonna put your ass in bondage. You go over there getting your Harriet Tubman smoothie anywhere near Umar Johnson, you're gonna be in bondage.
Exactly. He said girls who are molested develop into thought syndrome. He's like, I came up with that name myself. No duh.
Oh, thought syndrome. That's a new medical clinical definition. It's called thought syndrome. Oh wow.
Is it in that DM book, the DMS? That's what they should have asked him. No.
All right, Courtney. I see you over there.
Yeah, he said he don't want a woman with straight hair, but wasn't the conscious stripper? Didn't she have a weave?
He doesn't want a woman with straight hair. What's that got to do with anything?
Because he wants them to be natural, and he says they're going to be representing him in front of these boys, so they need to have natural hair.
Well, that stripper,
so they need to be black but look white.
Well, that stripper
bullshit right there.
He said, "I need a woman that is going to help me in my goals, not a woman that I want, because what I want is 5'5" thick in the thighs." That's what he said.
They don't come with straight hair.
Well, that
Lord have mercy. They come with a weave. And a whole lot, and a baby daddy.
Well, that
Go ahead.
And bad credit.
What he say he want public and what he get with the conscious stripper privately are 2 different things.
Exactly.
Because he, from word on the street, he liked his bread basket fingered and licked.
Oh no.
Oh. And they said when he went to Japan for his Africa Asia tour that he was in some of these little Japanese bathhouses getting special treatment.
Is he friends with Larry?
I think him and Larry would be cellmates.
Well, Umar's school is the entertainment arm of his academic program.
Wow. We are surrounded by
I'm just telling y'all go to Lyndon Honor's last 2 videos, because he has really long videos. Just watch I think it's the one that he has part 1 and part 2. Just the first 10 minutes, and they show you clips of him. And I'm looking at these clips, and it's from his own Umar Johnson's own mouth. And you're like, he got supporters that are still helping him, believing him.
Wow.
And yet he even has a list of people, he said, I guess, who didn't support him. They're not allowed to come to the school.
What are they called?
He ain't gonna be no school. He basically is Tommy from Martin. Tommy ain't had no job. Umar Johnson ain't got no job.
Didn't you tell me he don't own a car?
Not anymore.
Because when he was crisscrossing looking for the school, he was getting rentals in hotels from the donations. Now that the donations are like drying up, you see him in a rental occasionally, or you see him in front of that freaking rock, or like walking down the street.
Why wouldn't a man his age with a doctorate degree have a car. I don't understand.
And why are you buying
Smoke it up.
cigarillos to smoke over a rock? To give something to the ancestors?
Oh, my
Like, why are
I'm
you
lost.
doing that?
I'm totally lost.
I'm smoking with my ancestors right now.
Yeah, but here's what
Smoke that shit up.
you're not taking your cigar to go over a rock.
Yeah, you
what?
got a point. You got a
Purify
point.
it. Come on now.
Okay.
Here's what I've learned though about the internet, and this is why I tell you guys on this panel, you can use your powers for good or you can use your powers for evil.
Yeah,
Because,
he was walking down. I'm sorry.
because when you get into this box, for some odd reason, people treat this box like television. They think everybody who get in the box is rich. They think everybody who get in the box is smart. They think everybody who get in the box is this and that. And that's how some of these people can get away with some of the stuff they get away. I'm going to say this again. Some of the most visible people in our country are the least credible people.
He's
Johnson,
not credible.
he is the most least credible individual. He's like Juanita Bynum. He's just he's the most least credible person. And if you're following Umar Johnson, you need to get out while you can. That's all I have.
And some people back in the day were following him. Like E and J, they did follow and support him, but then along the way they understood and got out. But there are people still back there who are like still helping. Like, it was one lady, her name is Sister Hanara, came up there with food and water because they were like, oh, Doc was over here and he's doing the renovations. He wasn't doing no renovations. Those people were there to clean up the place and to open the door because he don't have a fucking keys.
You know
even
what
though
she
he's supposed
wanted.
to have a key.
You know why she bought him some food, right? You know what she really wanted, right? That's why she bought him the plate. I'm just saying. And I mean,
so she could get on the plate.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I think she was there because she wanted to because when she was there, she said something about her website and her podcast. I think that was
that too. That'll come later. That'll come later. But trust me, she want to come first, and the rest of that'll come later.
Oh, and then Leonard Anders Chan said, "Oh, she want to be the head of the line on those white resumes."
If you go to a place that serves a Harriet Tubman smoothie, go kill yourself. I'm serious. If you go to any place that serves a Harriet Tubman smoothie, go kill yourself. That is completely disrespectful to the work and her legacy to be serving some fucking Harriet Tubman.
Completely disrespectful to Frederick Douglass.
Well, see, you got to realize
what he gonna serve? What he gonna serve? A Carver peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
See, there you go. You ain't gonna talk about.
Someone said Martin Luther King chicken. Was it you say he gonna serve Martin Luther King chicken wings?
He gonna serve Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King gonna have his own set of sheets and talk about these are the I have a dream sheets when you wrap yourself up in these.
see now. Okay, Dr. Chris got a good point. He said, when you are gifted with influence, people will follow you whether you speak truth or lies. Influence comes with responsibility.
Absolutely, Dr. Chris. I believe that 1,000%. And I am a big proponent of that.
And see, what you got to realize now, people follow Umar Johnson just like people follow Larry Reed. You know he dead ass wrong. You know he full of shit. But he got the gift of gab, and some people buy his brand of bullshit. But for those of us who have a brain cell in our head,
narcissists do.
Yeah, and
and that's why he always repeats himself 3 times because he wants the people who are not as educated or hip to his game to concentrate on what he's saying. But the rest of us hear everything he says in between. It's like, wait a minute, that don't sound right.
Well. And now let me just say this: for some vloggers and some bloggers,
cigar, you're killing me over here.
Some people follow these vloggers, Dr. Chris, for the gossip, and I get it because everybody has their little niche, and I get it. But at least don't throw away your critical thinking skills. You know what I'm saying? And don't just follow behind these people because they appear to have influence. Because so many people's level of influence is not even real. Their influence isn't. They don't have real influence with people who actually matter. That's all I'm saying.
And he's even doxed people. told his followers to go find people. Someone called Rev G's house.
He gonna
got
get you.
Anti-Afro Svengali. He thought
gonna
he
get
had
you
her
too.
address, but it wasn't. It was another whole nother woman. He doxed his own father.
He gonna come get you because you be giving him hell.
She sure do.
You give him
Well,
uncut hell.
unfortunately, I look like the woman he wants to marry. That's what I'm scared of because I got natural hair. So I might
He
have to
gonna
get
have
a perm
Kimberly
or
on the
something
menu.
to
No,
repel him.
No, he
Come
ain't
and
got
get
Leave me alone.
Look, come and get your Kimberly Chandler red juice water.
Guaranteed to make you rich.
Right, just red juice water.
And then
It's the blood of the ancestors.
and then when he get mad with it, right? We have a special Kim dish now. It's the Kim hoe cakes.
Right? It'd be like, get on out of here with Kim. Be done with her. That's hilarious.
The Oprah Winfrey juice, red juice. The Oprah Winfrey red juice.
He ought to be shaming himself. How disrespectful to black
And then
people.
there's a new show a new station called Fox Soul.
Yeah.
Supposed to be about black issues. And they had him on there as like an expert. And I tweeted them. I was like, why was he on the show?
He said he's the most requested Pan-African.
Ain't nobody requesting him to go nowhere. It's a COVID fucking epidemic. He like the ministers. What did you say, Marcellus? What do people need to do now during this epidemic?
Let's go sit and be still.
Sit and be still.
No, he can't. Hell, if he sit and be still, a bird will shit on him. He outdoors.
You got that right. That's why he don't sit on that rock no more, because all the birds was shitting on that damn rock. This is a sacred rock.
He got to keep moving. He got to keep moving so them pigeons don't get him. Shit.
And that beard, he looks really unkept.
Well, I do too. Don't be talking about the man's beard, because you see how my face looks. I am all messed up.
Look at that man. He got all kind of patches and stuff missing his beard. Like he ain't combed it or nothing.
Oh, he might be smoking meth.
He's on drugs, Kim.
He might be smoking meth.
I know. That's the point I'm trying to make. And people are giving him money. Y'all are helping him with his habit.
It's black women. I'm sorry. It's black women, because ain't
That's
no dude.
Honor said too. He said he's going after the easier targets. It's black women, single black mothers who have sons. He's saying, I'm going to open this school to help save your son.
Let's compare somebody that's similar. You go after women between the age of 35 and 55, church going, single, with or without children. Who did I just describe?
Oh,
Larry.
But now let me give y'all a prophecy. Y'all ready? Here you go. My gift is about to start working. Let me give y'all something. If he ever opens this school, Umar Johnson's going to go to jail. And let me tell you why he's going to go to jail. Y'all mark this down and remember that I said it here.
Remember, he's Apollo, Greek god of prophecy.
And remember, I said it first. He's going to go to jail, even though he says he's opening a school for boys. That school he's going to go to jail for molestation. And
of a boy or of the mothers?
No, of a boy and also a girl. There's a girl going to be involved with this as well.
That's what a lot of people are saying when he said he wanted to lock the boy, to have a lock-in at the school, and then he was going to tell the boys how to play capture the flag. And I was like, what kind of shit?
He's going to go to jail.
No, capture the flag. That's never mind. We talk offline. That's
I'm
not.
going to say my prophecy is going to be because of
there's two capture the flag. One is a game, and one is something nasty.
Oh.
Well, I remember hide and go get it, but y'all gonna have to tell me about the catch the flag. But I want to yield to Roxanne. What did you say, Roxanne?
I prophesied he going to jail for writing bad checks.
And that too. That too.
The IRS is going to get him because he got 2 different EIN numbers.
Can y'all tell me about this catch the flag? Because I remember playing hide and go get it. What's catch the flag? Is this a northern thing?
Errol, you going to
I don't know. I've never heard it. That's why I asked you what it was.
Because you said 2 things, Kim. You done told on yourself. So tell me about the nasty
because I've been watching the videos because people been telling me.
Tell me about the nasty one. I want to hear about the nasty one.
Because I'm gonna have to play this game this weekend.
Why are you blushing? I want to hear about the nasty one.
Because I can't play Capture the Flag. Y'all can play Capture the Flag.
Okay, so what do? How do you play the game? I want to hear it. Let's go. No,
Ernest
seriously, I don't know.
Borgnine. Ernest Borgnine.
I don't have time for the riddles. Can
you
you just spit it out? I don't.
Masturbate, jerk off.
Oh, that's to capture the flag?
Capture the flag. It involves that.
He's gonna teach them how to capture the flag. You don't have to teach a young man how to masturbate. They learn that themselves. They don't need no lesson in that.
Shoot, we don't need no class in that. You
sure don't.
You be sitting there watching TV like, damn. And they think
exactly.
You know, oh, this.
And don't get in the shower one day and put the soap on too much. You be like, wait a minute.
Shoot, mess around.
No man needs to be taught how to masturbate.
No, because all your socks and towels be stiff.
And look, wait, just like no man needs a lesson on where to put it. We know where to put it. You know, unfortunately, some people like Larry Bartholomew on the rough side of the mountain read. He don't care where it gets put. He'll turn off the lights. He don't care who puts it anywhere.
And he don't care who touches it if the lights off.
That's crazy.
That was his words.
Mm-hmm. It sure was.
Okay, that's interesting. I heard of hide and go get it, but I had never heard of that term. So very, very interesting.
So a lot of people were like, because a lot of the women were like, "Oh, that's a game." Then a lot of the men were like, "Well, we know what that means."
Mm-hmm. Understanding, want to raise the flag. Dun 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 dun. Okay. All right.
And the net bill goes to.
Wait, what did you say, Rick? I need for my team to cover Jack or right. We just covered it, River Runs. You didn't hear it?
Y'all need to free R. Kelly. That's all I care about.
Why? I gotta hear
Why?
If you're gonna make Umar Johnson run free, damn it. He's just as guilty as the rest of them. You think he's innocent?
He is.
He's not innocent. If you're going to accept Umar Johnson,
he hasn't been victimizing children as we know of yet. He's been victimizing adults.
At least,
and he's been victimizing Black adults. So the authorities are not necessarily coming after to stop him. You got to put
at least with R. Kelly, we'll get a nice summer hit, and we'll have something we can jam to for the summer. With Umar Johnson, all you gonna get with Umar Johnson is a Harriet Tubman smoothie.
I stopped listening. I don't listen to anything R. Kelly made anymore.
I can't. And some of them are like songs sung by other people. That's what makes it so sad.
I'm sorry, My Body's Calling is still one of my love that song. I'm sorry. I like R. Kelly's music. I'm sorry. I like the Cosby Show.
You missed it, River Run. Yeah, you're gonna have to go come back to it. But guess what? We're gonna talk about it some more on Ladies' Night tomorrow night. Okay.
Hey Daryl, we need to crash day Ladies' Night one of these nights. We're gonna crash it.
I'm gonna just jump in there and be like bread basket. We
had some guys in there.
I'm gonna put some porno.
We had
I'm gonna put porno links all through it.
King what's his name?
King
Royalty, and we had Legit Doctorate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll be in there scoping too. Like, hey. Like, hey girl, what that mouth do? Let me see.
This is Ladies' Night and the feeling's right. Next on Malico Records. No, go ahead.
Okay, congratulations to your sister.
Hey, that's good. Take care, man.
Aww.
Congratulations to your
sister. Uncle Rashad. Uncle Rashad. Uncle Rashad.
Okay, that's all I got. Go ahead, Kim.
It's time for Nutville. Nutville City Limits. Nutville. Who wants to go first?
I don't have one, so y'all got to go first.
Okay, Dare, you got two of them.
Go.
Yes, I got two. Put it on the screen.
Damn, I didn't even know you had two.
I really had three, but Kim tried to shame me.
No, because you can't have her every fucking week as the Nutville. We know already. We've seen them same damn pictures before. We've seen them same damn pictures before.
But she keep fucking up. She keep fucking up. Okay, but this white guy right here thought it would be a good idea to stand in front of his thing at a gas station with a mask on with a swastika. So I guess he didn't realize that people would find his employer and put his employer's phone number up on social media. And we need to just give his job a call and let him know that they got an idiot working at their damn job that likes to wear a swastika mask during a pandemic.
There you go.
Wow.
And he had a pistol on his side, like that was gonna scare somebody. He had a pistol on swastika. Little white man, let me let you know something. You'll get buried in that motherfucking swastika mask with your pistol on your side and your arms are crossed. So obviously you had no intention of shooting anybody because you had your arm crossed like you was daring somebody to come mess with you. Newsflash, white man with the swastika mask. An AR-15 rifle can pick your ass off at 300 yards. That's 3 football fields away. Ain't nobody even got to come up on you. They can just put a red dot right in the center of your forehead and you'll have a closed casket. Now, next idiot.
He's really trying to intimidate
before
somebody.
it used to just be Confederate flags in the back of a car of a truck. Now you got masks.
Yeah, you got to step your game up. You got to have a swastika mask and everything. And then now your ass ain't got no job because everybody been calling your employer. So you at home. You should have been quarantined anyway. Now you in quarantine for real now because you ain't got no damn job to go to. You at a gas station and you think you bad because you got a pistol on your side because you open carry. Okay.
Here's the part that gets me. He doesn't look like he's that old. So this tells me that this is a learned behavior. So whomever he got this information from, it was his parents and his grandparents. The people surrounding him that taught this fool how to behave this way. And it is unfortunate to me, and it infuriates me and makes me sad all in the same time. Because a young man like this should never be standing in the position that he's standing in, behaving and participating in what he's behaving in. And to tell you the truth, he needs to be fired. He needs to appeal to the public and ask for people's forgiveness for this foolishness. And then I'm just willing to move on. I can't with these kind of people. I really can't.
A goddamn scuba dive instructor.
Is that what he does for a living?
Yeah. That'll take his ass under the water and cut his oxygen off and put a cinder block on his back. Motherfucker. Shit.
Wow.
Shit. Yeah. Put him inside that truck he's standing in front of and dry that shit off into a river.
That's all I got. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Now this one.
I heard about this girl. They've been talking about her.
This fool is on Twitter with me. She said, men breathing just don't sit well with me.
Is she a lesbian? Let me start off there. Is she a lesbian?
I know. So
no, I'm saying, is she a lesbian? Do you know if she's a lesbian?
I don't think she is.
She's just an ignorant ass motherfucker. So I sent her the question mark. So she inboxed me. And I said, men breathing don't sit well with you. I said, okay. I said, what about your daddy? What about your granddaddy? I still ain't got no reply. So anybody, if you hate ladies, any lady, if you hate men or men who hate women, okay, that means you don't like the people that gave you life. Half of the reason that you're on this earth, a man is half of the reason you here. If you don't like women, a woman is what you came out of, you dumb fucker. Just say you hate life. You hate yourself. You don't. I mean, what the fuck? You get on social media and say men breathing don't sit well with you.
And I think she said something else before, like men who go to brunch are gay. And I was like, how is eating?
And that's a combination of breakfast and lunch?
Yeah.
But so you gotta be gay?
I think someone else said, men eating seafood. I don't like men who eat seafood. That's weird or something. So she said other crap like this before, but this one breathing? Come on now.
Yeah.
Here's what this kind of I feel over here. This lady must be a lesbian, because a woman who doesn't appreciate a man breathing
will never appreciate a man who can breathe on her neck and kiss on her neck and rub in between her thighs and breathe in between her thighs, etc. A woman who don't like a man breathing, chances are he's not going to be breathing anywhere near you, and it stems because you got an issue there. So this is the kind of vibe I get from this kind of a woman who talks like this normally is angry because some man did her wrong, possibly.
There you go.
And then she's upset with him. So now all of a sudden, all of us can't breathe. But you know, I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
And Kimberly didn't let me have my third one because she tried to guilt trip you and shit.
We've seen those before. All fucking week and last week.
But if you keep fucking up, that means you stay in Nutville. You're the mayor of Nutville. You're the grand potentate of Nutville. You're the grand poobah of Nutville. You're the all-exalted ruler of Nutville. You are the creator of the dirt that is on the ground in Nutville. You are the originator of Nutville. Don't put yourself on mute again. Look at her. She on mute now. Look at her. Mute herself.
Because she talking.
Oh, you talking to somebody in the house?
Yeah, I was saying something to my brother. Sorry.
Okay, but yeah, if you keep continuously do dumb shit, you are the Nutville originator. You are the founding father. You are the Mount Rushmore of Nutville. You're right up there.
But not to cut you off. I'm just having a thought. Going back to this statement here that you still got up on the screen. That would be like a man coming out saying, "A woman breathing just don't sit well with me." How are you as a heterosexual person gonna come out and say you can't stand for a woman to breathe? Well, who else is you gonna screw?
Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm saying I'm just like I don't understand. Like so that kind of thinking is disturbing.
That means you feel that way about your own mother,
right? Or sister, or
sister, niece, grandmother, daughter, sister, niece, aunt. The list goes on and on. God, mom.
But see, you know what? Some black women, teacher. But you know what? Some black women need to give this up. This is their, you know, their come up into the meeting with the other black women. They get in their little huddles, and the only thing they want to do is run down black men. Some women use this as their little. That's like their ministry. That's their whole ministry. They want to talk about how horrible black men are. And then you got some black men who done made it their whole life's mission, Tommy Sotomayor, who want to talk about how horrible black women are. You done made it your whole ministry and your whole stuff. Listen here, you need to mature and you need to grow up. If you're running into horrible black women and horrible black men, that's because you are attracting what you are.
So you need to fix
Derek Action Jackson.
So sick of these niggas.
Roxanne, you have a Nutville of the week?
Andre, girl.
Nope. No Nutville for this week.
Okay.
I have a Nutville. And I don't have his
just let
picture.
him have it.
What?
He goes
should have
by,
just let him have it.
He's affectionately known as Cock-a-doodle-doo.
You got to sing the song, sir. Where's the song?
Ain't nobody here but us chickens. Ain't nobody here but us chickens. I say, hey boy.
I love when Daryl sings that stupid
Lord.
song. Oh Lord. Well,
I'm gonna find a TikTok. I'm gonna make a TikTok of that.
Let me tell y'all, it has been my pleasure. Oh my God.
Hold on. I got my own
you got
Nutville.
Oh, okay.
So my Nutville, I actually came across this from another YouTuber, and I went to look at the article. So y'all remember Lou Williams went to supposed to go to his grandfather's funeral, but then stopped by Magic City to get some wings. But so he had to sit out like 10 games or whatever.
I don't like where you're going with this, but go ahead.
Okay, so Seattle Seahawks cut this rookie because like they're in a quarantine area and they only get paid at certain times. He tried to sneak a woman into the team hotel.
Oh yes, it's called the NFL, the National Female League.
Yeah,
you got to get some females up in there.
This is the thing. He tried to sneak her in as a player. He had her wearing like the jersey or the outfit that the Seattle Seahawks wears.
Why would he put her in the jersey? Why wouldn't she just wear some regular clothes and come on in?
The woman was wearing Seahawks gear in an attempt to disguise her as a player. Any attempt to smuggle an unauthorized visit in the Seahawks team hotel is a violation of rules, especially during the ongoing coronavirus pandemic, which could put the entire team at risk.
Let me look into this camera and say this before you finish reading this.
And he'll never play in the league again.
Let me say this clearly. It should be a right. It should be written into the laws of the NFL that I should be allowed to get as much pussy as I want to. I don't care if we in an epidemic, a pandemic, a sidemic, or whatever kind of demic. It should be written into the bylaws.
Daryl.
And I do not care that they sitting up here trying to deny these grown men the ability to get laid. Listen to me, point blank and period. If you got me in quarantine, and I've been in quarantine for a long period of time.
If that's the worst he doing, somebody pick him up. If that's the worst he doing.
Yeah, I mean, really, you just trying to get some trim, and you gonna kick me out of the whole league. That's ridiculous.
Roxanne.
Women are not allowed in training camp.
I don't care.
That was my son. I would whoop his ass when he got back home.
Exactly.
Throwing away millions of dollars over a piece of tail. And as soon as camp was over, he could have got all the tail.
Daryl, I know preachers right now that'll tell you they preach better after they've gotten laid. Now they'll never say it publicly.
Well, I've had great games after that.
So but I'm just saying. I know some folks. I know some folks that have well-known folks.
Into the hotel, and they said no. And then he, on top of that, tried to disguise her as a player.
You got to get her in some kind of way.
If you're married in training
man, you could have hit that in the car.
Your wives are not allowed on the facility, even if you're married. So he broke a rule, so he's gone.
Let me tell you what he should have did. He should have did her just like everybody else does. Take her to Walmart and go in the back of the Walmart and one of them bathrooms and bend her over into the Walmart and just plowed her like an open field and did what he had to do. And then
why not in the car? They had a car.
No. Anybody who's had sex in the car, it's,
that ain't comfortable.
It's just not the best of all situations.
But
I'm just saying, Kimberly,
y'all lying? Y'all don't know what y'all doing.
No, I used to be 6'3", 280 pounds. It's difficult and it's not comfortable. Now, yeah.
She ain't had no place to go. Oh, was she in the quarantine too?
No, because they probably got him insulated and they don't want to let him go anywhere. Yeah, he was kind of dumb. He's young. Keep in mind, these guys have been hold on, and I just need to go here. These guys have been given what they wanted since high school. Y'all need to understand that. Most of these guys that are in the NFL, they have been fucking since they was in junior high and high school. You're going to get these grown men over all the way up into the NFL and tell them they cannot get laid. These boys been getting laid since they was in junior high. And then all of a sudden you're going to tell me, you're going to cut it off. And I'm just supposed to cut it off. It's just like preachers who have these unrealistic expectations for people who come out of the world and who are finding out about, the teachings of Christ. All of a sudden you want to tell people, you just going to stop cold turkey. No, you ain't going to stop getting laid cold turkey. I love the Lord, but I love some other stuff too. Praise his holy name. And ain't nobody going to be doing that. That's not realistic. You are a human being. You're a human being who have urges and you have needs.
Marcellus.
I'm just saying. What? Go ahead. I want to hear this.
Marcellus. He had one job to do.
And what's his job? He gonna run a football for a couple of years, then he ain't gonna have no career. He gonna go broke. His body gonna be all toe up, and he ain't gonna be able to make it because most of these players, they go broke and their bodies be all bent up and toe up, and they can't even get laid once they leave the NFL because their bodies be all jacked up. So now that he's young, virile, and he can plow through them like an open field, you want to tell him, no, we want you to hold off on what you're doing.
He got the whole rest of his fucking life and all the off season to get all the extra pussy he can make up for it.
But Kimberly,
no women is no. Even without the pandemic, women are not allowed in training camps, wives or otherwise. Even if you're married, you can't. The coaches don't even have their wives at training camp. That's the rule.
Okay, let's go back to the rules then.
Only the players and the staff are allowed in training camp.
Okay.
Now, once camp breaks, you're free to do whatever you want.
Daryl, let's go back to the rules. College football. The rules were they didn't even want to pay these brothers. They didn't want to give these brothers a check. They got these brothers injuring themselves, killing themselves, so that these colleges can make all of this money. And here you go. You're making all your money because these kids are playing in the band. People are going to the games to watch the players in the band. I'm just saying, they're buying these tickets for the players in the band. And then you're going to come around here and you're going to tell me that the NFL, I'm a professional football player.
Okay.
And I done made it to the NFL and you're going to tell me that a piece of trim is going to keep me from running a pigskin ball down a field? I don't know no man that couldn't run a ball because he got a piece of pussy. Dale, can you explain that to me?
Women weaken
legs. I can. When you get that good.
Well, your legs is weak as jelly.
Well, yeah, that's true. You might need a day or so to recover. Depends on the female. I can agree with that. It depends on how much work you had to do too. Okay.
You can't run no football and your legs is weak. You got to lay down.
Daryl.
Okay, so Marcellus, what if he would have snuck her in, didn't get caught, and he got COVID from her?
Or she yelled rape. Now the team is liable because you snuck her on today.
Well, hold on.
Or she got the whole team sick.
Well, what if he was wait a minute. What if he'd have snuck her in and got HIV or AIDS? Wouldn't he have to suffer the consequences of
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it's no different. I'm just saying. If I'm on a national level,
you can't like breathe on someone and get everybody else.
I'm looking at this camera. Any NFL player. Hold on. Y'all need to negotiate y'all contracts, and y'all need to make it. Y'all need to put it inside of the contract that when we're in training camp, you're not going to deny me the ability to get laid because that's just retarded.
Then how they gonna make it?
And they need to rewrite that because that's stupid. It's stupid.
No. When I was in college, during training camp, we weren't even allowed to drive our cars. We had to turn in our car keys when we reported to training camp.
Daryl, I do not care. These are grown men. It's fucking stupid rule. It's a stupid rule.
I was a grown man in college. The rules are during camp, no wives, no girlfriends, nothing.
I'm instituting a new rule here right now on the A-Team show. For every live that you do going forward about Andrea Garrison, you may not smoke a cigar. You may not smoke a cigar. We're going to institute a new rule.
Here's the difference. Daryl Moore owns his platform. Daryl Moore does what he wants on his platform. And if they don't like Daryl Moore's platform, just like if them players don't like the rules, go start your own league or go play to Canada and play in the Canadian football league.
Look, dude, it's called the NFL, the Negro Football League. That's what it is. Okay. And by the end of the day, they need to write better contracts and stop trying to deny these men the ability to get laid. And just because I'm in training camp, that's just stupid. It's stupid. Now, if you got a rule against drinking and drugs and stuff like that, I can see that. But if you're not gonna put me on no pun. That's like no.
Marcellus,
no, Daryl,
you're not under. You're missing the whole bigger.
No, man, I ain't missing shit. They missing it.
So that means that sometimes when we don't hear from you, you're out there doing whatever you want to do, even though it's a pandemic.
Because I own MarcellusMcMillian Enterprises. I own me. So I get to do what I want to, and nobody gets to write a contract to tell me that I can't do it.
Okay.
And these are NFL players. Now, although
I
I understand that they're under contract, that's why I say they need to have better contracts, and they need to set this thing up better, because I'm sorry, this whole idea that grown men cannot get laid because they're in training camp is the stupidest shit ever. And you guys, I know you're not going to agree with it, and I understand what y'all are saying, but no, I think it's a stupid rule. It's a dumb rule. If you say no drugs, none of that other stuff, I'm fine with that. But human nature, just in human nature, I'm sorry, no, I don't agree with it. I don't.
Marcellus.
Mm-hmm.
The real reason that they don't have outsiders in training camp is because at that time they are teaching potential new players and new members of the team. They're teaching them their
strategy.
Plays,
I know.
And that's private. That's private.
Yes, I know.
That's just like a corporation. You don't let outsiders know your company's secrets.
Yes, and I get it, Daryl, because pussy's private too. It starts with a P.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy's private too.
P
so when
he was trying to get
that private pussy up into that room. That's all I'm saying.
P is for pussy. It's good enough for me.
Next on Malico Records. I'm just saying. I just don't agree. I feel where you guys are. I'm just really passionate about it. I'm just tired of people trying to treat grown-ups like they're not grown-ups.
Passion starts with a P as well.
Hey,
yes,
is AT Mac here? AT Mac, are you here? Are you in the building? If not, we got to go to our runner-up.
Going once.
Who I see is here because I saw her comments.
Marcellus, you're bad for team morale.
No, Daryl, I bet you everybody on that team would be damn happy if they could get laid. Are you kidding me? You out of your mind. Them brothers.
You get laid after training camp.
But wait a minute. Some people focus better after they've gotten laid. It depends on the person. Some people get distracted, but some people can focus after they've gotten a little bit. I'm just saying. It just depends.
Well, after the game, before you have to report to practice the following Monday, go get you a woman, go to the hotel.
Do they tell ice skaters that they can't skate if they got some man come over there and plow them like open field? They say, "Oh, you can't have no man." No other sport does this stupid shit. I'm just saying, it's just dumb. Well, tennis, they don't do it in tennis. They don't do it no other place.
Old boy went to Magic City because he wanted some lemon pepper wings and was getting him some lemon pepper pussy.
I mean, nobody else does this. It's so stupid. And the NFL just need to stop it. I don't like the fact that the NFL, they got all these black men. They try to control everything they do. They don't want them to even fucking take a knee. You can't take a knee. They don't want you to do. The NFL just has some of the stupidest rules, and we just let them keep getting away with this stuff. And I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it. And they use black men and they use us until we can't be used up no more. And even from college, they do this stuff. And I'm sick and tired of it. They don't want to pay them. They want to abuse them, beat up their bodies, and they don't want to treat them like human beings. And I'm quite sick of it, actually.
Damn, Marcellus, you that struck a nerve with you right there.
Yes, it really did, because I'm sick of them. They use us, they make millions of dollars off us, and then they have these stupid ass rules. That's a dumb rule.
So you definitely against Catholic priests being celibate then, huh?
Well, that's dumb too. You know that's stupid. That's dumb. That's just as dumb as it could be.
Marcellus, do you see Money No Love's Cash App?
Listen, no, I didn't. Where is it? Hold on, I'll write it down. Let's see, Kimberly. You have to let me know when we're doing this. Where are we? I don't know.
But you said I have a problem with interrupting you, so I didn't want to Tasha, you were on a roll.
87. Yeah, he was feeling that shit. He had some rage right there. Don't come between Marcellus and pussy, and don't come between me and cigars.
No, here's the thing, Daryl. We just have these unrealistic expectations. We would not have so many priests sleeping with the nuns and sleeping with the children. Because, see, that's another aspect that they don't talk about. All the nuns that get pregnant and get put away and all of this other stuff. That's
also, the one. Some of the nuns are also molesting children, too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff we don't talk about. It is unnatural. It is unrealistic to put human people in these types of conditions and deny them the ability to have sex. It is stupid. It is dumb. It is unrealistic. It is just stupid. And I'm not down with it. It's just dumb. And I'll leave my comments there. Moni No Love, congratulations. I don't want to end on a bad note. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Moni No Love.
Please. If you tell Roxanne she couldn't get couldn't get laid, I ain't lying. Roxanne will probably die 2 weeks later.
As long as she got her 2 steaks, I think she'll be okay.
No, because who gonna make them steaks after they couldn't after he can't get none? He ain't gonna make them steaks over there.
You know Roxanne dangerous because man come out the hospital cooking steaks for Roxanne.
I ain't lying. He ain't even totally at 100%. He done went to and got up on the grill. He in compression socks making
on a walker. On a walker.
Yeah, none. There are none. I was watching the documentary. None.
If I was getting paid like those football players are getting paid, I could go without sex. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I guess I could too. I ain't gonna lie, I could too.
For a little while, hell, until the training camp over. Shit.
Exactly.
It ain't but 3 weeks. Shit, just hold it in your hand.
Do you still need it, Marcellus?
No, I have it.
You got it? Okay.
I'm waiting for everybody. Once y'all send me all y'all money, I'll
okay. I just sent mine.
All right.
Well, I can't because I'm using my phone, but I'll send it when we go off.
All right, that's fine.
I'm paying mine for this last week.
All right, no problem. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna leave it alone because I understand y'all point. Roxanne, you're right. They get paid a lot of money. I know. I saw that comment, Kimberly, with your messy self. You think you slick.
I want to make sure you get what you want. I don't want you to be upset.
Whatever. Oh, I'm gonna get what I want because all real men do. Don't go there. Don't go there. All real men get what they want. I'm just saying. But anyway,
I do. I want something to calm me. Shit. Somebody.
Well, you know, you had yours.
Oh, no. Go to hell.
Enough for a lifetime.
No, I ain't. I got 20-something years or 30 years left. I want to maximize my time. Damn it.
Well, maybe, but we in a quarantine, and
damn,
you need.
I got a mask. Lysol. I got Lysol and a mask. Hold on here. Shit.
So basically, someone has to get sprayed to have sex with you. Damn.
Hold your arms out to your side.
That's why I'm standing out in the driveway.
That is too funny.
Yeah.
That is
now, and after that.
Dale said the four of us got together, we were at his house, we will all have to get sprayed before we go in. So I was like, well, I want to see Leah. So I just was like, I'm just gonna let him spray me. Roxanne said, no, I'm gonna be in the truck.
I part your afro down.
I'm gonna wait in the driveway
and spray your scalp. Your scalp will be so glistening and disinfected. You have
no thank
you. Spray from your rooter to your tooth.
I had to endure it because I love dogs.
A disinfected bread basket.
Next on
Malachi. You leave that Lysol away from me. My bread basket.
Pull them cheeks apart. Let me spray down in there.
Treat it like a credit card. What's that? What was that video?
Tip drill.
Yeah, that Nelly did. Yeah.
Tip drill.
I love that video, by the way.
Me too.
Wait. Life is like, what happened? Maxwell had me snuck into the military, but 8 months later, we was married.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
A lot of people like that sneak ministry, because sometimes, that sneak ministry be good, boy.
Got a meeting in the ladies' room.
That sneak ministry.
Making plans to be there soon.
Sneak ministry be. Woo. Praise his name. Ando Bosha. Okay, Kim, what we doing?
Understand.
Oh yeah, just send a picture of Ebony Bark the Lizard Witch. They'll stay celibate. I bet you they would.
Who?
Ebony Bark the Lizard Witch.
Who is that?
Salamander.
Who's the salamander?
Oh yeah. That's a serious. That's a serious erection killer right there. Should just go away. Just beat it with a hammer and make it fall off. Damn it, man.
Yeah, her hands is a turn off. Her hands is hands is horrible.
She like goddamn Golem from the goddamn Lord of the Rings. She look like
My
Old,
precious, my precious.
yeah, she looked like old boy that we ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Thank y'all for
Dun, 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 dun. Dun,
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 dun, dun,
dun,
dun,
dun, dun.
dun, 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 Oh wow! You big dummy!
You hear that, Elizabeth? I'm coming to join you, honey, with a salamander in my pocket.
Oh my God, that is hilarious. Kimberly, you started it. You started it.
That's Kimberly's fault. I told you everything.
And I said, my precious, and you went to
I told you Kimberly's fault. Everything that bad that happened the last couple of weeks been Kimberly's fault.
I just don't understand why somebody would be a halfway decent woman and want to turn themselves into Fred.
That's not
No, but okay, hey, this is our here juke
if you
joint.
want to talk about that
This
on
is
your
our
name,
juke
it's
joint.
your turn, sure.
Why would somebody want to turn themselves into Fred Sanford? Just turn themselves right into Fred Sanford.
Fred Sanford cousin.
Just be Shady Grady.
No,
what happened
Bubba.
to this president?
What happened to Fifth president?
What happened to him?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Whoever runs, you better talk. Tell us about
Yeah.
it.
What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're about to go home.
You know what, Daryl? I believe
we're about to go off.
Daryl, I believe if that person could drive, they would be driving a red truck. On the side of it, it just say Sanford and Son.
with $15 cheese on the seat.
Mm-hmm.
I did not say nothing, Kimberly. I didn't open my mouth.
Be on the phone talking with you. Hey, Kimberly, you know that Kimberly is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
He's so nice.
While they changing people's Netflix accounts around,
right? Boy,
this don't belong on the list. Let me go and delete this movie right
Kimberly,
quick.
I love. Let me see your transcript.
Wait. He drunk the what?
Oh,
really?
Oh, y'all need to send me a link. Are you in the group?
Yeah.
Are you in the group chat?
Are you in the Facebook group? Put that in the Facebook group.
Yeah, I need to see that. Give me a link. Send us a link.
Yeah, because we want to know. We want to know more about that.
All we talk about is Andrea. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All we talk about is Andrea.
And I don't know why.
Yeah,
look, I don't know why. Look, Roxanne, I don't know why certain people post certain things in the group when they say this content is not available. You post it in the group, and then the rest of us can't even see the content because the content is actually private or hidden.
Yeah.
You're the only person who can see the content. And I don't be wanting to be rude and go in there and delete people's stuff, but godly, when they say the content's not available, you should just delete your post because the rest of us cannot see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shady Grady. Shady Grady, Shady Grady, Shady Grady.
Thank you, River Runs. Thank y'all all tonight for being here with Hot Topics with the A-Team. Me, let me see a transcript. Oh, Daryl Moore, Roxanne, and my buddy. Where am I pointing at?
Other way.
Other way?
Yeah, I'm actually over here on this side here, but maybe it looks different on your computer.
Yeah.
Because y'all got to keep in mind, she took herself out of her own
There
show.
you go.
And
Man, MarcellusMcMillian.
And for those of y'all that don't know, I'm gonna get them niggas.
Well, get ready because I guess Sunday night I'll try to sit through Sunday Night Live with Sir William McCray. I'm gonna try to see if I can get through it on Sunday.
I gotta go.
All right.
So, thank y'all so much.
I'm going to get some.
Y'all have a good night.
Good night.
She raising up the garage.
Tomorrow night, ladies, 10 p.m. Get your drinks ready.
I'm gonna put porn links all through your comments.
Is it of your videos?
Probably so.
Ooh.
Probably so. You know, or either they can inbox
Why don't you
me.
send me one now so I can make sure it's appropriate?
Oh, no problem.
Oh, damn. On that note, let me get out of here.
Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
Oh
Is
my God.
Medina here? Darren, you gotta show your foot. Is Medina here? We need some money.
Mm-hmm.
She not here? Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Good night, y'all. If you came in later, please catch the replay because we kind of like cut up for like the first hour. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all. Good night.
Bye.
About to go get me some more food. I'm still hungry.